Do you keep your socks on during sex, Bryson?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do? That's kind of weird.
Bryson,
Yes, I do.
Bryson hasn't seen his own feet in 20 years.
It's true.
It's true. Oh my god.
All right, so the two of you would hear the hustle and bustle of the inn going about its morning. Some patrons downstairs below you, some laughing, the door opening and closing to the entrance. And as you guys make your way down the stairs and find a seat at the table, Toblin gives you guys a nod. Good morning, you two.
Morning, Tublin.
Hope you all slept well.
Oh, like a baby.
Well,
Really needed that.
What's for breakfast today?
Just more pork and eggs.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, is a problem with the pork and eggs?
I like a little variety, but that's okay. Maybe tomorrow we'll have something different.
Noted. I'll work on that. Anything
He's not
to
gonna
satisfy
work on
my customers. Where's the and before he says anything, as you two are taking a seat at the table, barmaid screams out. The front door just fucking gets smashed open, and you hear.
What the
And
hell?
the table you guys are about to sit at gets knocked back away from you as this bear claws into it, pushing it away.
What the fuck?
And roll initiative.
Oh my god.
What? We just started. What just happened?
Back, you beast!
Wasn't prepared at all.
All right, Sudamir, what do you do? The bear looks at you. His teeth are exposed, his lips quivering, drool running free from his mouth onto the floor.
Well, I'm gonna run straight at him and try and tackle him out the door.
All right.
What is that, like an athletics?
Yep, straight athletics.
Big
Yes.
bear of a man is tackling a bear.
I don't even see
Alright.
what I rolled.
So, as you make your way running at him, oh, hang on a second here. It shifts back into Marcus. And combat ends, question mark?
I just noticed
Fastest
it was him
comeback.
too, right when you said that, because I looked down and I saw his name said Marcus. And I was like, wait a minute.
I knew it was him, but I could not break character. That's what Sudamir would have done. What the hell? What?
You're right.
Why are you coming in here like a? How did you even do that?
Well, thank God you noticed, because I would have attacked him.
Laz,
Whoa.
is your mic working?
Solid question. Feel as if he would have had something to say about.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm gonna
it
start
was a
picking
bear.
up on that. If someone speaks not for 10 seconds straight, there is an issue.
He just got to be a bear. We heard nothing.
It'd be even funnier if he can't hear us asking him and he's giving us all this great speech again.
Oh my
He
god!
probably is. He's always giving a great speech when we can't hear him. Yup. He said yup.
What? Oh, he wrote in.
Yeah, he wrote in the chat. Yup.
That's hilarious.
He's here.
Does he have
Can you?
permission?
Hello.
I
Hey.
can hear you.
can hear you.
Oh, there he
I
is.
don't know. It blipped out. Oh, so I was a bear. Did you guys notice?
Yeah. When could you do that?
So listen. After last night's shenanigans and dragging those two, oh my god, let's not even talk about that. I went off into the woods and I sat down and I was so angry that I just thought of the angriest thing I could, and that was this giant bear. and I looked up, and it was different, but it was the same. And I came over, and I heard you guys talking, and Master Toglin, we'll talk later. And I heard you guys talking, but I was like, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to kind of prank you guys
I could have
this
killed
morning.
you, idiot.
Would have been worth it.
I just put my
So,
my face. I just face palm, and I'm like, "You're so stupid."
oh my god! But I was a bear.
As you guys look around, you see that a lot of the townsfolk that are sitting here having breakfast, some look pretty upset. Some are smiling about it. For the most part, though, they all share the same look of relief. Toblin does see you, Marcus, and he gives you a smile and says, "Well, no worries about that. Can I get you something to eat? You guys just push that table back where it was, and I'll bring you some to eat as well."
Yeah, Marcus, fix the table.
Okay.
I'll help him. I'll grab the other end of the table and set it up right with him.
I'm
Thanks,
just crossing
Sudamir.
my arms, watching.
So the barmaid brings you
Dang look on my
guys
face.
some ale, sets down ale for Marcus and Fada, and then there's a third glass that is clearly not ale, and she says, "Water for you again, sir," to Sudamir.
Yeah. Bit early for ale for me.
Your food will be right out.
Why aren't you drinking, you wiener?
Because it's 8 a.m.
So
What's
Or I
an
don't know.
ale?
I don't know actually what time it is.
It's 8 a.m.
Oh, man, I'm fucking good.
I'm pretty sure there's water in beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We should go get paid because I still don't have any money. Somebody keeps well, it just keeps disappearing.
You're giving it away.
Every chance I get.
Don't worry, Marcus. I got you.
Thank God he's
Thanks,
with you,
Sue.
because he'd probably starve if he was just with me.
I mean,
How much gold do I have, actually?
You didn't check before you asked him what he was gonna eat?
Well, I know I have more than enough to pay for the meal, but I just don't know how much exactly. Yeah, I
So-
got nine gold.
Sudamir pulls out his little coin purse and digging through it.
It's a coin bag.
Coin bag. As you flip your long curls over your shoulder. All right.
And speaking of that, how much do we owe you, Toblin, for the meal and I suppose his ale also? Or do you charge for water?
No, water's fine.
Okay.
So, you guys planning on staying around here for a few days?
Most likely. Yeah, we'll be here for a few more days.
Well, if you wanna pay up front for the rooms, I'll just include your meals on the room.
I don't know if I want to cover all that. We'll be back to pay for the rooms later once we get paid.
Well, I'm just saying the food comes with the rooms.
Okay.
But if you just want to pay separately, I mean, I can do that as well.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do that. Les, you can pay me for the room later.
oh yeah, after we get paid, it's. You know what, guys? I wanted to talk. I don't know if It seems like we're a pretty solid group, and we should be able to maybe adventure together for a while. Should we have group resources and private resources? Do we want to pool everything together? How do you guys want to handle financials? Is everything individual?
Personally, I would rather keep things separate. I mean, some things that we can pull together on, but I feel like we all are going to want to buy our own personal items.
I'm keeping my money and nobody's touching it.
I
You might
assume
want to
that
keep
one.
your money close to your chest, if you know what I mean.
I keep telling you, you can have it.
Oh, and there's that person at the door. Be right back.
You
Okay.
missed quite the interesting conversation while you were gone, by the way.
I'll see it when I'm editing.
what I
That's
said.
what we said. Or that's what she said.
All right.
Right.
So, was that conversation with your characters?
A little,
Okay.
actually. And then we got distracted. by
Anything
other
that Toblin needs to be aware of? Like,
No.
okay.
It was part like a little bit in character, but the rest of it was all over the table, like in
Talking about
person
dinner.
stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it's like, well, you'll find out later, and you guys are like, murdering somebody on the table.
Oh no, nothing like that.
I remove his liver. And then, I come back, everything's normal, but you guys made this canon shit where you just dissected a guy and I couldn't do anything about it.
No, I asked Marcus if I could cut the tip of his ear off so that I could tell it's him in bear form.
And then we decided that we're gonna braid his bear hair to
Yeah,
identify him from other bears.
yeah. And then I said they both seemed kind of gay to me with their braided long hair.
My hair is not braided.
And my hair is just fierce.
It's a bag.
It is a bag. A coin bag.
All right. So your
Anyway.
food would be brought out to you. You guys can enjoy your meal. Toblin does explain to you guys, though, that you can pay him up front for the food. He will charge you guys 2 coppers per plate. But if you guys are going to be sleeping there anyway, it's 2 silver a night, and that'll include all your meals.
Okay, I'll just pay the
Right.
4 silver for Marcus and I, and then I'll just get that later.
Gotcha.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll pay my 2 silver. I gotta sell my gems. I can make money.
All right. Well, Toblin, if he hears you talking about selling your gems and you guys picking up your reward from Harbin Wester, he would point out to you guys that you could take your gems over to Halia Thornton down here at the Phandalin Miners Exchange. She's the one that takes all the gold and ore, iron, copper that comes back from the mountains, and it appraises gems, all of that, all of the stonework stuff.
Oh, she sounds like quite the powerful person.
Oh yeah, she's let's say a little more in control of things than old Harbin thinks he is.
Well, maybe it's someone we should get to know.
Oh,
I
indeed.
say we head there immediately after dinner. Breakfast.
Sounds like a plan to me.
can-
I'm trying to get money.
I was going to say, can we get paid first?
Yeah. I mean, we can maybe, because what is it? Feta has the gems, right?
I'm pretty
she
sure we split
stole
them
one.
evenly. I stole 1 from him, but
Yes.
we split the rest evenly.
Oh, okay. I don't have any of my notes, so I don't have anything fucking written down. So this is all going off memory.
I believe we each had 5 gems.
5.
Because the dwarves wouldn't take the one I tried to slip in his pocket.
And I have 6, which is 1 that I stole.
Right. I have 4. You have 6. Sudamir,
Mhm.
you have 5.
Okay. Speaking of those 2 dwarves, what happened to them when we got into town? Did they come to
They
the?
just went home.
Oh, do they have a home here?
The dwarves? No, they stayed behind the miners' exchange. They told you that that's where
Okay.
a lot of the workers can crash. There's like a living quarters for a lot of people that do the mining out here.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, we can check on them, but I don't think they want to see Marcus.
Speaking of
Oh,
Marcus,
handsy.
roll a
Because I saved their life.
Handsy Marcus.
Wow.
before you guys ate. You would have noticed that compared to the other 2, actually no, make a perception check on this because it will require a little bit of thinking about what you saw.
By the time that they put their forks into their food for the first time, I've already eaten all my food.
Jesus. Fat ass.
Oh,
Oh,
I
dang it.
noticed.
All right,
I
Marcus.
noticed.
You when the barmaid sets your plates down, you notice that your scrambled eggs are a little different than your comrades, as what appears to be a heart has been drawn in ketchup on your eggs. And you looked over to Feda's
Okay.
plate and Sudamir's, and they didn't have anything decorative like that. And looking up,
Sir-
you notice that Toblin there is kind of giving you a smile and gives you a wink.
Okay. I give him a small nod. Just I see what you did. I see you.
What did
That's what the nod
what did he-
means.
That's what that means.
Okay. He just
I won't know
blushes
how he takes that.
blushes a
Yeah.
little and just
Yeah.
continues wiping the table down.
I gotta get on my hands on the table and lean over towards his eggs, pointing at him. I'm like, so, what's that for, buddy? What you gonna?
That?
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that said you were gonna set it up. I just got a little extra treatment, little design.
You gonna get us some discount on those rooms with that little extra treatment of
Oh,
yours, or
oh, please, what? That's
you gonna
just
wave those silver locks in front of old man over there? Get us a little discount, you know?
I mean, I think we paid 5 silver for our eggs yesterday, and we just got our rooms and board for 2 a night. So
Would be one a
I
night
think,
if you flashed those long silver
well,
locks of yours.
you know, maybe it was turning into a bear. Maybe he really did. Maybe he was into it.
Oh my god.
I'm getting Baldur's Gate flashbacks, dude.
Man.
All right, I still need to get paid.
Okay. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do
Whoa,
that.
hey, how you doing, buddy?
Whoa!
You had your eggs already. I'd like to finish mine, thank you.
I see why you don't drink in the morning if that's how you just stumble around.
And I just scarf down the rest of my eggs.
All right, with the egg mission complete, you guys can make your way to get paid.
Let's go, guys.
All right.
Ready for some money?
Morning, sister.
Oh, good morning. Marcus, another perception check, please.
Is she gonna be making a heart shape with her hands as he passes by?
Hey, man.
Oh shit.
She might be.
No, so as you said good morning to her, and her response, you had a subtle feeling as you glanced at the shrine, almost a realization that must have been what you heard in the excavation site last night.
Don't be greedy.
When you heard something whisper to you, yeah. The goddess of luck might have actually been the one speaking down to you.
Well, sister, I had a lucky turn last night, and I wanted to thank you for the prayer you gave us.
Oh, well, it's wonderful to hear. How so did it help you all?
Oh, just when things were potentially very bad, a voice on the wind gave us good guidance.
Yes, Timora has been known to whisper guidance to those who serve her well. So it seems that your donation has gone a long way if you've already heard her voice.
Well, allow me to pay my respects. I say a small prayer of thanks at the well, and head on with our day.
Awesome. Yeah, with that, she's got a very, very pleased look about her. Like you might have just made Sister Gorel's day, seeing somebody actually paying notice to to her work here and being helpful as you were yesterday for her. Well, bless you all and be safe. I hope the goddess hasn't stopped there in assisting you.
Have a blessed day, sister.
You as well.
As we're walking away, I kind of nudge at his thigh with my elbow, and I'm like, Thanks for that donation. I'm pretty sure you saved my gritty little fingers on that one.
We should go back and see if there's any paste left of those guys that definitely took it. Idiots.
Oh, I definitely want
sorry.
to see. I really wanted them to take it.
We
I
had to
thought
get
they
the
were,
dwarves
too.
back.
That was a fucking great plan that you were telling them about that. I really
hard
thought they
work
were
for
going to
me.
follow.
So as you guys
Oh,
come up to the townmaster's hall, the door is shut, but you clearly hear some people talking inside. Harbin Wester's voice being one of the voices.
I'll proceed to knock on the door and kind of open the door slightly and look in.
All right. So as you go to open the door, it's locked, but you do hear. Just a second. You hear him kind of come up to behind the door. Yes. What can I help you with? Who's there?
It's Sudamir and Marcus and Thea. We've come to collect our reward for warning the dwarves.
Oh, yes. Yes, just a moment.
So you guys just kind of stand there. Door stays locked. You hear what sounds like something is being slid across the ground inside the building.
Can I try to perceive what that is?
Yeah.
What he's... See what...
That's a very good question.
I'm just leaning
can I
against
do the
wall.
same? I slid around to the side. I just want to see if I can hear anything.
Yeah. So what you both hear, it sounds like furniture, like wood on the wood floor, like he's moving a big piece of furniture in there.
Weird.
And after a minute, you hear the same movement, like he's moving something back, and then he comes back over to the door.
Yes, the dwarves, Dazzlin and Orbis, they stopped by around 7. Told me you had removed them from the site. So I understand you finished the job. Here's your reward.
And you see, you hear a sound, and you look down towards your feet. You see as he slides 1 gold coin out from under the bottom of the door, but continues to add more coins one at a time as he counts them out loud.
5, 6,
What?
7, 8.
Are you okay in there?
Are you picking those up? Don't just leave them there. And I don't want to lose my count. Yes, I'm fine. 9, 10.
And he continues to count out all of your gold.
Are there any windows?
I was just about to ask.
Yes, there are some windows.
I like nudge Sudamir and I wave him down to me so I can get closer to his ear, and then I kind of brush his locks over the back of his head to get to his ear, and I whisper in his ear and I said, "Hey, you should go check the window. I don't know if I'm tall enough. Go check the window."
All right, I'll give Marcus a look and walk around towards the back and kind of try and peek through the window without
Just
being seen.
Okay.
Up
Can
all
I
the
see a
gold
window
coins.
from where I am?
Yes, there would be a window there too. Is anybody staying with the coins that are coming out from under the door?
Yes, I'm picking up every coin,
I think we have a volunteer.
counting them.
All right. So you two go ahead and roll stealth as well to see if Mr. Harbin picks up on you guys.
3, 4. Not the counting.
Stealth and perception.
Yep.
See, I would have done the stealthy, but I'm too short. I'm pretty short.
So Marcus, you clearly see him. You can kind of like see just his back from the angle you're at, viewing the door to the left. Him pretty much on his knees with a coin purse in his hands, and sliding each coin out. And he looks fine, but as you're doing this, you slip and hit the window with your elbow and actually shatter the window, startling the shit out of him.
Son of a bitch!
Oh,
Well, what?
I think I cut myself.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
This is my
Why
home.
are you on the floor?
Why are you breaking into my home?
Because I honestly thought there was something wrong. Like you were held at arrow point or something in here and you're sliding money under the door. It's suspicious.
He's just kind of like shaking his head back and forth slightly, his mouth's like wide open. What makes you think I wasn't fine?
I mean, the things I just said. You're on the floor sliding single coins under a door to people who have done you a service. Why? Why?
It's just safety precaution. I don't need anybody to try to steal the money I keep in the building.
Can I make out what furniture he was moving around?
No. I mean, you see, there's a couple bookshelves, his desk, a few other pieces of furniture, but I mean, in all actuality, you know it was something in there, but can't really figure out what it is from where you're at.
All right.
Yeah, sir. I don't know why you would hire us less than a day ago and then be afraid of us. Had you said come back in an hour while I put the coins together, we would have gone shopping. But you've done something incredibly suspicious, so now my interest is piqued.
I always pay the adventurers this way. And then Marcus, you notice there's another man in the room, and you kind of like make eye contact with him, and he just nods at you like this. Yep.
All right then.
Can I make an insight check on the guy that just nodded to me? Everything about this feels wrong.
Yeah. Go ahead, insight him. I will also give you a description of him.
All right.
He's a young man, and he looks a lot like the town guards that you see that walk through the town. There aren't many. They're pretty much they look like men who live here that carry arms around and just kind of keeping the peace for the town master. And this is one of those men there to keep guard of the town master.
Fada, can you run back and talk to Toglin and see if this is actually legit? Like, I'll pay for the window. I'll pay for the window if I'm wrong.
Oh, no, this is coming out of the pay, surely.
Yes.
I may have lost my count, though. I might need the young girl out there to slide me back some of the coins so I could restart.
Right now you've only slid under about 7 coins.
Well,
I have 7 coins.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know how many slid.
I mean, if you could please step out of the window and allow me to put up the money, I assume I can tell you to come back later if that's how you would prefer to be paid.
Can you guys just hang out here for a second? I'll be right back.
So he's just going to start counting.
Sister.
Yes.
Sister, I just need to confirm something. I saw something incredibly strange, and I'm new to town, so perhaps it's just me overreacting. It was a long night. We just knocked at the town master's hall, and he is sliding gold coins to us under the door. Is this how he normally pays his adventurers, his personnel? Or should we be worried about his safety?
She puts her hand over her mouth and kind of laughs. No, I assure you that sounds like Mr. Harpin.
Oh, I see.
Yes, he even hides the money in the office under his desk. He's just a very paranoid man.
How does she know that?
Well, I'm sure I didn't help his paranoia any today, so I apologize. Thank you, sister. I'll try and clear this up.
Yeah, she's just laughing. As you were walking away, she would tell you, "Don't think too hard on it. I'm sure he'll get over it quickly."
All right, guys, he's just weird.
So, he
Sorry
would,
about your window.
he would give you 49 gold pieces. Wait, how many gold pieces was this one? Chat log.
50 plus 25 for expeditious.
Okay.
retrieval.
So he would give you guys 74 gold coins and 5 silvers. Which takes an extra 30 minutes because he kind of covers the broken window with a blanket, and then you hear the furniture moving again.
Oh my god!
As he has to make change and get some silvers. So this has been a nice long morning. It's now 9:30 as he counted each coin out.
Okay, so you said 74 gold, 5 silver.
Yep.
All right. So
Is that including the window fee?
Yep. He took the deduction for the window.
It's super simple. You guys take 25 each. I'll take 24 in the silver since I busted the window.
okay.
Well,
How much am I taking? 25.
let me know if you all need anything else. I'll be opening the door here in the next half hour.
Oh, okay.
I want to know why he has to have the door locked if he has a guard inside with him. Can I do an investigation check to put some pieces together?
Yeah.
All right, let's try that.
You will have to give me a little bit of some investigation that you're doing though.
Like as in like
And I'll let you solve as much as you can provide me with.
yeah, it's just really weird that he has a guard inside with the door locked early in the morning. Like, I want can I tell like that maybe he slept here? I'm gonna try to see what I can.
You can't tell shit.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Yeah, you have no fucking clue. Like, in your mind though, this seems logical. This is a very logical thing. Most people with a lot of money, it should protect it this way.
Yep, seems legit to me, guys.
All right, let's. What? Do we want to try and sell these gems while we're at it and just get all of that cleared up before maybe we can find a bow to buy or.
Yeah, let's go
Something
sell these
like that.
gems.
Hell, Sudamir, maybe you should take a note from Harbin Wester's book about your finances.
Apparently.
This isn't a purse bag. This isn't a coin bag. This is a coin safe. As you start traveling around with a small safe. All right, you guys are heading to the Miners' Exchange.
Correct.
All right. As you guys make your way over, you'll see a lot of the carts taking off from the Miners' Exchange. Donkeys pulling some of the carts. Some just handled by manpower with wheelbarrows and some more simple devices heading out through the south and heading out to the north as if they're heading to the Tribord Trail to head to some more remote spots.
As we're walking, I just crack a joke about how Marcus intends to not make any money while he's on this adventure between destroying and giving it away.
While they're kind of walking away, I'm like looking at the Lionshield Coster, and I assume I could put together that what kind of shop it is.
Oh yeah, you see a big sign right out front of a big blue shield that says Lionshield Coster. It's got all the telltale markings of a weapons shop, weapons and armor.
So upon noticing that, I'm like, Thea, I'm pretty sure you could buy a bow here. Should we stop and see what kind of wares they have before we continue?
I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, we got some gold from our little weird event that just happened. So We could probably check it out on the way.
All right.
All right, I'll walk in and greet the patronage.
All right. As you walk in, the little bell, ding, 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 rings as the doors opened. Hello, customers I haven't seen before. What can I do for you three?
Well, specifically, it's for her. She's looking for a particular item.
Oh, well, hello there, little one. What can I do for you?
A little one. Okay. Yeah, I just really am
You're
looking for a
3
good
foot
bow
tall.
to use. I might have went on an adventure and forgot to pack one.
Was she being racist?
That's what I'm saying. In my head, I was wondering if she was being racist or trying to be cute.
Oh my god, we're having
Can I-
flashbacks.
Can I insight that to see if that felt racist?
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe she is a halfling racist. I mean, yeah, you feel like she was just being nice.
Okay.
But maybe there's a little malice there, you know? Not 100%, but 90% nice.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if I could look at your bow selection.
Oh, absolutely. You'll notice on the rack right behind her, behind the counter, is all of her ranged weapons. You see an assortment of hand-cranked crossbows, longbows, short bows. And take these goldfish from me, child.
What a strange thing for her to say.
Okay. Yeah, you see her
Always
collection.
goldfish.
What can I show you? And she kind of like places her hand on.
How much would one cast goldfish cost me?
What?
Oh, you were casting goldfish out of gold,
Oh.
correct? I wanted to make a small amulet out of a golden fish that
Yeah.
you must have been referencing.
She kind of like looks over her shoulder and she says, "Not now. He's not talking to us."
Oh, Jesus.
No, she doesn't have mental problems. So, yeah, she kind of puts her hands over some of the bows and stuff. She has about 3 short bows that she points out. She's got a couple light crossbows, a couple hand cranked crossbows, 1 heavy crossbow, and 2 longbows.
I presume I would know the difference between all of them, correct? Like, and
Oh
their
yeah. This
effectiveness?
is like common knowledge. Everybody.
Okay, not common knowledge to a new D&D player. What's
No,
different,
I'm saying
really?
common knowledge to
Yeah.
your people, like
To
to
my
the
people, yeah.
little people of the world.
I guess I was just really wondering if I should ask you or ask her the difference. So I'm gonna ask you. 'Cause I don't really know the difference.
Yeah, so your character should be good with, I believe, crossbows.
Yeah, how much for the crossbow?
This light crossbow is 25 gold pieces. The hand crossbow is 75, and the heavy crossbow is 50.
How much for the short bow?
The short bow is 25 gold pieces, the same as the light crossbow.
Okay. I'll take a. Can I have that light crossbow right there, and I'll kind of stand on my tippy toes and point at it.
Yeah, you just want to take a feel, and she like takes it off the shelf and hands it to you.
You know, I'll grab it. With. I'm trying to debate if this is like too heavy for me.
Oh, I don't think it's too heavy for you. Here, just you ever fired one of these before?
I've mostly just used regular bows, not really so much crossbows before.
Here, I could assist you. And she like places her hand on top of your hand. Your fingers go here.
Oh, God.
I'll kind of blush a little bit as her hand touches mine. I'm thinking in my head, oh, mommy. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I just put my hand right here then. Just,
Yeah, we'll skip the ghost scene. You guys don't have to make a clay pot together or anything crazy.
Okay, cool. Does this come with any arrows or?
For you, I'll include a quiver of bolts.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. Yeah, I'll take the light crossbow from you.
All right. Well, she'll grab the quiver of bolts and set it down with the crossbow. That'll be 25 gold pieces.
I'll take out my coin purse and count out 25 gold pieces, giving her a smile. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Looking at your bag, did you not give yourself any gold?
I just did, and then I took
and then
it
you
away
took it
when I
out.
handed
Okay,
it to her.
gotcha.
Yeah, basically spent all the money I got from the town.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for any of you?
I'm good, guys. Do you need anything?
I'm good.
I'll inquire what else she has. I'm basically in the clothes I walked in, so.
You look like the kind of man who would appreciate a good trident. You ever thought about wielding a trident before? And she walks around the counter to the side you guys are on and heads over to a rack that carries a lot of larger weapons, some scimitars, morning stars, and there's a trident. And she takes it off the rack and kind of hands it over for you to hold and feel.
I don't hate this, but I was thinking more along the lines of a spear, more focused on the spine of the wood and having a good piece of wood as the staff component. Do you have anything in an ash or an ironwood spear?
You want something a little more exotic. For spears, I do have a couple spears that have actually been carved locally by the wood carver. Let's see here. And she pulls off two spears.
Who's the wood carver here?
Oh, he lives right across the street, and she would indicate right here.
Can you tell me their name?
Theldendrar.
Well, I fancy myself a bit of an amateur woodworker. I'd be very interested in meeting his acquaintance. Thank you.
Oh, yes. I'm not sure if he's in right now, but you can always stop and see if he's here.
Yes. Yeah.
He has been out lately, tending to some family-related business in Neverwinter.
Do you have any plate style armors?
Well, I did have a few plate in. I don't believe we have any left, as my accomplice isn't here today. Let me take a look in the back. She runs off to the back. You hear her kind of grunting, moving loud shit. She comes back and she says, "Well, I've got some scale and one breastplate left. Are you interested?"
Can you tell me the difference between the two?
What are you looking for? Medium or heavy?
Heavy.
Oh, heavy. Well, the plate's a medium armor, and so is the scale. So it might not be what you're looking for. I do have some ring mail in. I can custom order you some chain or splint.
I have chain currently. I was looking to get half plate or, but yeah. Can you tell me about the difference between the two medium armors you have?
Yeah, the ring mail's heavy. You're wearing chain mail?
Yeah.
Ring mail is going to be shittier. It's half the price of chain mail.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so she would tell you that splint, she can get some splint in within a day or two, pretty quick. And that it would cost 200 gold pieces. And then I can give you the stats. Here is the stats, so you can check it out yourself. It should be visible in the chat.
And while he looks at that, what spears did you have?
Oh, yes. Well, I have I have these two from Mr. Thel, and she would show them to you. One's just your average spear. The other, though, is again average, but it's fancier. You know, it's like somebody who wants a weapon that's got a little personality. That's all that's really going on with it.
Oh. Designer. How
Yeah.
nice. And how much is the fancy beer?
2 gold pieces.
Oh, I will certainly take that. Thank you. And is this who? Would you be able to exchange gems or identify what we found?
No, I'm unable to assist with any. Have you been mining?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Any inquiries you have to gems, metals that you're trying to sell in bulk or anything like that? You want to speak with Miss Halia Thornton at the Phandalin's Minor Exchange.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I think I'll hold off on that splint armor for now. Maybe later. I appreciate the knowledge, though.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Well, you guys good to head out? Check out these gemstones.
I am.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Thank you for your assistance. What was your name, by the way?
My name's Lenine. You, Lenine Graylin. You can stop by anytime you all need some upgrades or some more bolts, perhaps. And she gives you a smile, Veda.
Thank you so much,
Oh.
Lenine. I really appreciate it. And I will stop by whenever I manage to sink these into some enemies.
Actually, do you do armor cleaning or upkeep?
Yes, I can do that. Would you like to leave your armor here for a few hours?
Yeah, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. You can you take your armor off, set it on the table, and she'd tell you it'd cost you about 5 silvers.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll have to break. Can you break a gold?
I
Please. All right.
How much silver is a gold piece?
can.
10.
10. Okay.
Your fancy spear, Marcus, is an ash spear. You can identify the ash wood. It's very pretty.
So, when can I expect that armor to be ready?
Are you all planning on setting out for somewhere today?
I believe after we go to the miners' exchange, we'll probably talk about. Yeah, we'll probably end up taking off today.
Well, in that case, I'll just go ahead and get to work on it right now. So give me about 45 minutes to an hour.
Perfect. That works for me.
All right.
Thank you so much, Lenny.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. And then I'll start walking out of the building.
All right. So
Give her a little wink as I walk out the door.
oh.
We're gonna get discounts all over the place, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yes. I'm going to need you to start putting those golden locks to work, too, because Marcus and I are doing all the work over here.
Yeah.
What have you guys even been doing? I feel like they've just been flirting with you.
That's right. When you're good, you make it look easy.
Mm-hmm. You flip your locks more. Maybe call it a coin purse, and maybe somebody will start actually flirting with
Hey.
you.
That's right. Maybe maybe skip the water in the morning and loosen up a little. But
Dude, no shit.
for
I
now-
accidentally hit the microphone on my phone, and it just typed out everything I said about flipping his locks. And I'm gonna send this text message because it's just weird and random.
all right. Where are we off to?
You are off to the Phandalin Mining Exchange.
Holy
Oh, right. Oh, my! No, sorry.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So as you guys approach the miners' exchange, again, you see a lot of the carts exiting from this building, while quite a few are coming in. Again, the town doesn't really stop. So even in the dead of night, as you guys had brought back those miners, they went to some of the lodging in the back of the exchange. These are set up as bunkhouses. Oh, not this one. Ignore that one. But this one here, this over here, you see a lot of miners. Like, it's almost like mining hostels where they can all like get some sleep in some shared quarters. And so even in the dead of night, you know, people are coming back from the mines and have to park the carts and get some sleep. So it's just always ongoing. And what you see as you walk in is a bunch of people getting ore from their overnight haul, getting it weighed, appraised by different tellers at different desks, getting paid out for what they've brought in. And the teller's taking it to the back to cart it off into storage, waiting for shipment to come pick it up and deliver it to whomever is having it exported back out. When you walk in, you do notice that one person stands out among all of them, and that would be Miss Hollia Thornton. She kind of has a shrewd but sophisticated look about her, and she sees the three of you walking in, and gives all three of you a smile. It says, "Gentlemen, lady, how may I assist the three of you today? You don't look like the mining type."
We're not,
Hello.
but we happen to stumble upon these gems, and we hear that you're the person that appraises and may pay for them.
Oh, absolutely. Well, as you see, this operation here can get a little busy, and yeah, as she says this, she kind of pulls you guys through a crowd of people. Everybody's kind of, here's some people bickering about the price. Can't you raise it up by a few silvers per piece? And telling, not today, sir. You know our rate. She would bring you over to one of the tables that's not being used with a scale. Care to show me the pieces?
I'll pull out my gems and place them in front of her.
Oh, nice.
Sudamir, you beast.
Well, these are very small garnets. Good quality, though. Where'd you find these? They don't look as if they were dug. These have already been cut.
It's we found them in an ancient ruin. Perhaps they're some kind of ceremonial gems.
Oh, nice find. Nice indeed. Well, she drops them on the scale. I can give you 12 gold pieces per garnet.
Oh, wow. Could you do 15? Like I said, these were straight out of a hidden cache inside of the fucking excavation site that was a temple at one point.
Roll persuasion.
All right.
Whip your locks at her.
Ooh.
Well, normally I would say it doesn't matter if you found them in a royal treasury or somebody's backyard, but I mean, they are already cut. I could sell these to somebody directly and make a little more money off of them than I would if they were just raw gemstone. You have yourself a deal, sir.
Thank you for your... I don't know what word I was looking for.
Well,
thank you.
You're welcome for that thing that we don't understand. So yeah, how many were you giving her?
I'm gonna give her all 5 of mine.
Okay, 5 times 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig out all 6 of mine and hand them over to her and just have this giant smile on my face.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and pay yourself out. Same for you, Marcus, if you're selling gemstones.
I'm going to do just 2 and inquire if she knows or does any work with the gems. Does she cut them? Does she put them in pieces? Does she enchant them?
Oh,
What can you do?
I don't do any of the sort. As you see, she kind of indicates all around her with a wave of her arm. Here we just take in a lot of raw ore, the occasional gemstones, diamonds, but mostly I deal in ore. We ship out bulk iron, copper, to the big cities, Waterdeep, Neverwinter. I don't do any gem cutting or anything fancy of the sort. And I'm by no means an enchantress, if that's what you're asking. But
I disagree.
oh my!
I tell you what, I put all 4 of the gems in front of her that I have, and I asked her to pick the prettiest one, and I'm going to hang on to that one and sell the other 3.
Oh well, then you should hold on to this one. And you notice, yeah, the one she picks out, it's not cut the same as every other one. It stands out a little different from the others, so it kind of gives it some character.
I appreciate that.
Speaking of that, can gems be enchanted and slotted into weapons or armor? Is that a thing?
Are you asking her this?
Yes, but also over the table.
Yes, she'd be like, I assume so. I don't know. That's not my it's not really my forte.
Is there anyone in town that does do any gem work, or you
yeah.
obviously must pull gems out of the mountains? Is there anyone that would work with it?
Yeah, I mean, so she would tell you guys that if you're wanting to do decorative things, you could have Lenine, do some smithing for you. As for enchantments and stuff, yeah, you would have to find somebody with that kind of specialty or talent.
But that is a thing in the D&D universe.
Yeah, and I mean,
okay.
Even if it's not a specific thing you're looking for, I will make a thing for it. Like, yeah, anything can go.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I never even considered that to be an option.
Well, yeah, think about like you've played Lost Mines, so like that axe that Mao had found.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the axe did more damage to things that were like, of nature made.
Right.
Stuff like that, certain creatures. Yeah, you can find people in the world to do enchantments and whatnot. And yeah, they might need certain materials. Same with spell casting and whatnot, needing diamonds for certain things.
Awesome.
So yeah,
okay.
that's always something to consider in the future.
Yeah, that's awesome. Makes me kind of want to keep on to some gems, but
just save one of each.
Yeah, I don't mind right now. Maybe in the future, though. I'm sure it's going to be a costly endeavor.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anything else I can help the 3 of you with?
I think you helped us out enough. Is there anything that we can help you with?
No, everything's running fine here lately. I take it you're here for what? You said you found this in a dwarven site.
Yeah, in the excavation site.
A dwarven temple. Take it she glances at the weapons you're holding. Adventurers?
That's correct.
Well, I take it you've met the town master.
Yeah,
Oh,
strange
we met
fellow
the guy.
he is.
Indeed, he is unique and strange are gentler words to use for the man, of course. Yes, Mr. Wester is a special case for a town master if I've ever seen one. Though, if you all are looking for some work, maybe I can reach out if you'll be in town for the next few days, doing some quests here.
We sure will be. We may be gone today for a bit of time, but we'll be back.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Is there anything you're particularly fond? I mean, you buy more frequently. Is there something we could look for while we're about?
Oh, no. I mean, if anything you find, just bring here. I'm always happy to take a look at any any gemstones or you might find.
Lovely.
All right.
Well, on that note, reach out if you need anything. We'll be happy to assist. But other than that, I think we'll be on our way.
All right, be safe out there.
I'll
Thank you,
meet you
Holly.
guys outside. I have something I need to discuss with the lady here.
Oh, well, go right ahead. We'll be, where should we meet back up?
Well, how long are you gonna be?
I'll only be maybe 5 minutes. You guys just wait outside, and I'll be
Oh.
out there in just a moment. Yeah, just a moment.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll be right up front.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Miss Halia. Yes. Do you think I could borrow a cart for some personal business? Halia just kind of like rubs her eyebrows. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Just try to bring it back within the hour. And you see the man who works here who goes kind of running out the door with a little pep in his step. Yes, how can I help you? You were rather quiet there amongst your friends.
I was just having some thoughts. I have a little something special I was wondering if you'd like to take a look at.
Oh, of course.
And I start kind of rummaging through my bag, and I pull out this gemstone necklace, and I found this on a dead noble that we found in the temple. Wondering if there's something you're interested in purchasing from me?
Oh my, may I hold it?
Of course, and I'll reach up and hand it to her gently.
Yeah, she looks at it, spins it around in her hands, runs her finger over the dwarven etching in it. Have you read this? Can you read dwarven?
I cannot read Dwarven. I was wondering if anybody in town could read the Dwarven.
Well,
Didn't even ask your party members.
Party members don't know I have it.
well, it says greed is good. Interesting thing for it to say. These jewels in it, very tiny. This isn't worth. Wouldn't say it's worth much. It might be worth more to a collector. You say it's from a temple. I think I know somebody I could sell this to, and to make it worth both our while, I could probably push the price up and do as this says. Greed is good and all. Convince him it's more valuable than it is. I could give you 75 gold pieces for it.
If you're willing to take it off my hand, I'll take 75 gold pieces from you.
Okay, sounds good. She kind of gives you a glance. Can you roll insight?
Scared.
Oh, lucky.
Why did it roll twice? I don't know.
You're lucky because you're
Oh, right.
can't
Not
roll
lucky.
ones. Yeah, you pick up that she's kind of feeling you out when she said greed is good. She's been inciting you. She saw how you waited for your friends to leave. Picked up on now you pull something out that you want to sell on top of the gems. And the way she said, let's do as this says, because greed is good and all, and she's gonna try to sell this for more than it's worth. Yeah, you're getting some vibes from her, like, that are telling you she's not bad news, but she might be a devious just the kind of person that maybe you might get along with. Yeah, like, who can turn a blind eye to some things.
I see.
So yeah, you guys kind of share this moment where she's feeling out what's going on with you. You're getting a hint of what she's up to, and you guys kind of have this moment of understanding as she hands you over, counts you out 75 gold coins.
I kind of give her a little smirk, and I'm like, let me know if specifically let me know if you have anything you need done around here for a little bit of greed.
Oh, you've really put a smile on her face. She says, "I will definitely keep that in mind." You, what was your name?
It's Fada.
Fada. Well, Fada, that is a name I hope I won't soon forget, and I do hope maybe we can have some future business dealings together.
I definitely hope for that in the future as well. Greed is good, after all.
All right. So yeah, she pays you, and she says, "Well, if there's anything else you need from me, otherwise, I do hope to see some more things of value like this that maybe we can find a buyer for. Keep your eyes peeled and let me know if there's anything else you come across."
I most certainly will, and I'm looking forward to our future business. I'll kind of give her a smirk as I walk out.
And one of the women next to her goes, like, kind of says to herself, but out loud enough for both of you to hear, "Yeah, because greed is good." And Holly is just like, "You shut it." And yeah, she just kind of walks back. You see her heading into her office and shutting the door behind her.
So while they were in there, I've kind of opened up my, I guess, quest book and been kind of discussing with Marcus about the next two quests that we have available to us. Kind of rummaging through, thinking about what our plan is. So we have one of our quests is to find something that might be useful to defeat the dragon that's been flying around from a group of rock gnomes. And our other quest is to find a midwife near the side of a hill a few miles to the south. It's pretty much, it sounds similar to what we did earlier in the sense that we just have to warn her of the dragon and make sure that she gets to town safely.
Is there a payment for early or quick completion on that one, or is it just a straight?
Negative. Yeah, so
All
the
right,
first
well.
one, about finding something useful to defeat the dragon will pay us 50 gold. The second one will pay us 25 gold.
My vote's always going to be for warning people and safety first. But what do we all want to do?
I'm kind of in the boat of finding this sweet ass item that's gonna defeat a dragon. That sounds epic, but I mean, I agree
I'm down
that
for that too.
I'm with the
Kinda walk up as he says "sweet ass item." I'm like, "What about a sweet ass item? Are we talking about
Hey,
the
hey,
dragon?
Sudamir.
Are we talking about the gym lady? Or are we talking about the dragon?"
Hey, that's what we were trying to ask you.
Oh,
That looked like you were in there for a little bit. Hey, Sudamir, did you see that lizard over there? I think it was a gecko. I used to know a guy named Gordon Gecko. No.
I was just trying to secure us future discounts, if you know what I mean.
Oh. So, can I ask an honest question to the group? Are we all just whores at this point? I mean, I'm cool if
Apparently
that's
you
what
two
we're
are.
doing. Oh, and Sudamir, if you want to do anything, you can't jump right into business. You gotta have a conversation. You gotta, give it a chance, find out what each other likes. You
Unless
walked
you're
in
a
there and
redhead
you're like,
me.
"Hey, you're really pretty." I'm not gonna say that, but here's some gems. All right, I gotta go.
Hell yeah, I got 15 gold pieces out of it. Or well, 75 for 15 gold pieces per.
All I gotta
Killing
say
it.
is don't fill up dwarves as they're walking away. Okay, that'll help.
What?
What?
You told me, Marcus. Copping a feel on the dwarves, are we?
Is that what he's saying?
That's
Well,
what I heard.
it was dark and I couldn't tell the difference between it and a single gold piece, so.
Oh! Burning
Anyway,
the dwarves
off
and they're
we.
not even here to defend themselves.
At least they're alive to defend themselves.
I'd like to know how you know what a dwarf is packing.
Well, reach around and find out.
All right.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Let's. What are we doing? We're going to
Yeah, I
find.
was about to say which one sounds. Oh well,
Let's.
I guess I'll fill you in, Beta. So we were discussing on our next plan. We have one quest that is to search for an item that will help us defeat the dragons, which I am particularly fond of, and the other one is to, I suppose, escort a lady named Adabra Gwyn back to safety. The first one, if we bring the item back to Harbin, he'll pay us 50 gold for it unless we want to keep it. Or the second one will pay us 25 gold.
My thoughts on this are we're gonna keep having to escort people safe as long as this dragon is out there. Maybe best to get something to defeat the problem.
I like your way of thinking.
I'm 100% down. We saved the dwarves. You guys backed me up. You want to go find some dragon killing stuff? Let's go get it.
Well, so the thing, let's see. We can maybe even make the same trip, like, or complete the quests, both quests in the same trip, because the Nomengard quest says that it's southeast, and then the Umbrage Hill quest says that it's south. So maybe we can go southeast and then swing back towards the Umbrage Hill, and then back to Phandalin.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All
As long
right.
as we're all in good health by the end of the first
Yeah, and
adventure.
I'll let you guys consult the map once you guys leave town to figure out what's easier to do first and whatnot with distances.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So, do you guys have any more preparations that we need to do in town?
Do we
got
want
my
to pick
bow.
up? Do we want to pick up any food, or are we just gonna hunt while we're out?
Well, I
Or is this
definitely
a
have
day
to go
trip?
get my armor. Yeah, how long is it gonna take us to get? If we were to do that little round thing, would you say we'd get back by the end of the night, or is it we're gonna have to spend the night out there?
Let me take a look. See where you guys have to go.
While he's looking, I just want to say I'm really proud of us because there was a long minute there where he didn't have to talk. We were kind of handling it. So,
So, Umbrage Hill is extremely close. So technically, you could hit that before you even get to. You have to actually pass through Umbrage Hill to get to Nomengard.
But don't we have to escort her? Escort her back?
No, it says to urge her to return to Phandalin. Once she's safe, visit Townmaster Harbin.
Yeah, but I'm worried that something might happen to her on the way back to the town.
Gotcha. I mean, it's. You guys want to take a peek at the map? I could show you guys. Like, you guys can chart
we're
it
gonna
out.
be going that way.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just take a
We can
look
just,
here. So, you guys, even consulting with the locals. Let me move you guys. I'll show you how close this one is. There's Umbrage Hill. That can easily be done within a couple hours round trip.
Gotcha.
And Nomengard is over in the Sword Mountains.
Okay.
So that alone is going to be like a day trip. A day trip just getting there and kind of establishing what's up and probably spending the night and then, a whole nother day after that.
Okay.
maybe we should just escort her back. Maybe grab some provisions and then head out to Nomengard.
Yeah, I do. I'd be good with that.
Yeah, I mean, the longer that she's out there, the more chances that is that she can get hurt. So yeah, I agree. We should probably go ahead and handle that first, since it's so close.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, so you guys making your way out the south side of Phandalin?
I have to go get my armor back from fucking, what was her name again?
No?
Lenine.
Lenine.
Yeah. All right. Let me pull you back over here.
Would you say it's been about 45 minutes since?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So I'll just go ahead and I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab my armor, and then I'm pretty much ready to go. I've already got rations. I don't know if you guys already burned through yours, but I have some to spare if you guys need some.
I'm okay for now. I think we've been eating in the inn
Right.
for the, so I think we're still good, especially if we're just out and back.
Yep. Okay. All right. So I'll just go get my armor, and then yeah, we can take off. So I quickly jog over here to Lenine's shop.
Ding ding. And as you walk in, you see two fellas you're familiar with. Norbus and Daslin. They're sitting here having a chat with Lenine. Oh, well,
it's good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Where's your buddies?
Oh, they're hanging out just outside of the miners' exchange. We're getting ready to head out once again.
Oh, what you getting into this time?
Well, we were thinking about going to Nomengard, but we've heard from the locals that the Umbrage Hill is a lot closer than I expected. So we're gonna run there and warn Adabra Gwen about the dragon that we warned you guys about.
Oh, Adabra. Yeah, she used to live out here for quite a while, but moved out there last year. He looks over at his brother Daslin. He gives him a nod. Yeah, everything fine. Just Harbin being paranoid about other people getting hurt.
It sounds like it. Do you know anything about Miss Gwen?
Yeah. Adabra, she's a good lady. She makes potions and whatnot. Think she went out there to I don't know, have some privacy or be closer to nature. I don't know, whatever those potion makers. Yeah, I don't understand anybody who does that sort of thing, but I mean, good on her.
Well, thanks for the information. How has your stay in town been?
It's been pretty good. I saw your druid feller sleeping in the trees the other night, and kind of startled the shit out of me, to be honest. But
you should have been at the Stonehill this morning. I'm sure you would have pissed yourself.
Oh, I heard the bear thing, right?
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, a lot of people already talking about that one. Daslin kind of speaks up and he says, "You said you're going to Nomengard too?"
Yes. We're once we escorted her back here, I believe we are heading out to Nomengard after.
Ew, that sucks. Well, be careful.
Why sucks?
Those little gnomes. They're just the reclusive little nasty fellas, if you ask me.
Sounds a little racist, but okay.
They're just I don't know how to put it in words. They're not like all of us here. Yeah, that sounds racist. Well, they're just a little complicated, if I gotta say. They're reclusive for one, but two, they aren't like the townsfolk. You know, they aren't easy to talk to. They little nonsensical, little wacky, a little too much for me, if you ask.
I'll be honest. I've actually never met a gnome before. Are they unwelcoming to outsiders? Is that what you're kind of getting at?
I mean, they'll welcome you just fine. It's just, it's like a bad acid trip, if you ask me.
A what trip?
A bad acid trip. Wasn't you a teenager before? You know what I'm talking about. Taking the Griffin's liquid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't think I've had that before, but I've ate some funky mushrooms in the forest one time.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Talking to those fellers feels like somebody put mushrooms in your tea.
Huh. Well, that is quite the experience.
Yep. So all I'm saying is good fucking luck. I don't know what you're doing out there. If you're trying to get them to come over here to Phandalin, Oh boy, you're gonna have a circus on your hands getting a bunch of those little fellows to follow you.
Actually, we're looking for an item to help defeat the dragon, and I understand that the gnomes may have something useful.
Oh yeah, they've got all sorts of magic trinkets and a lot of crazy shit. So just good luck.
Do you know of anything that might help us convince them to provide us aid?
Well,
Are they fond of anything in particular?
they like trinkets. I mean, you got anything? They like tinkering and building and all sorts of fancy contraptions and magics. So I don't know. Maybe you could do like a trade or. I mean, I'm sure they'll be happy to get some assistance from some tall fellas. So I mean,
Perhaps
have
they
to
can
try
use
your
services?
luck. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate the advice and the insight.
Yeah. Don't. Norbus speaks up. Don't get your head cut off.
By a gnome?
Yeah. My brother here, he ain't lying. There's some goofy little fellas.
Interesting. Well, I will be sure to make sure my head is properly secured to my body.
All right. Well, you be safe.
Thanks again. Oh, I almost forgot. Lenine, is the armor ready for me to procure?
Oh yeah, of course. Here you go, boys. And she hands them some spears.
I didn't take you all for the fighting type.
Well, we kind of, might be trekking back out to, get some belongings we might have left behind,
But there's orcs residing in that place.
Well,
Can
I
I
mean,
hear this?
no, you guys are.
Damn it.
We're just gonna take a peek. I mean, we aren't stupid. If the orcs are still there, we're out. But gotta. Oh, you don't know how bad it's driven me fucking mad, man. Fucking mad. We were so close to getting that big old shiny green one.
Oh no! You guys want to go back for that?
What if that could be the find of the century? You saw how big it was. Me and Dazzlin here could probably retire.
Listen, okay, well, how about you guys hold off on going back until we get back into town and we can provide escort and perhaps clear the area at least.
Roll perception or persuasion.
Okay.
I mean, these guys are white knuckling their weapons. Like they're ready. They got backpacks on.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah. Well. All right. I can't make any promises, but if you're going to be back soon, yeah, we'll stick around a little while.
We're only going to Umbrage Hill. I mean, it should only take about a half day to get back.
All right. Well. All right, Dazzlin. Just cool it. We'll gladly take you for the escort if you don't mind.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that you guys are safe. Those orcs look like they meant business.
All right. You said you'll be back within the day.
That's correct. Yeah, it shouldn't take us long.
Okie doke. We'll be at Toblin's getting a beer.
Sounds good. I'll meet you there by the end of the day.
All right. Come on, Dazzlin. And they make their way off. Lenine does give you your armor. All right, here you go. Yeah, those gentlemen were telling me everything that happened. You guys escorting them out of there. He said that druid fellow that I sold the spear to knocked him upside the head to get him out of there.
Well, dwarves, they're quite headstrong once they have their mind on something.
Oh yeah, that's their heads are as thick as the stone they're mining.
Yeah, so it took a bit of convincing to get them back, and even still, they didn't want to leave. So Our druid friend got a bit carried away, but I think his mind was in the right place. He really wanted to see them safe.
Oh yeah, when they told me about what was happening, it made sense on my end, but I wasn't going to argue with him.
Oh, how much do I owe you again? Is five silver, right?
Yes,
Oh,
5 silver.
did I already pay? I forgot. Did I?
I believe you already paid me.
Okay, all right. Just checking. Okay. Well, thank you, Lenine. I appreciate that.
Be safe out there, and if you can't get Adabra to come back, Miss Gwyn, just tell her that Lenine says hello.
Well, I hope she will come back, but I will let her know. Thank you.
I hope so too. I enjoyed my time with her after work. It's kind of lonely not having one less working woman in town.
Well, I'll make sure she gets back safely, so you and her can enjoy another day of work together.
All right, be safe.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Ding, ding,
Get
ding,
my
ding.
mind out of the gutter.
Man,
Marcus.
she had a rack you could do Shakespeare from. Hey, Sudamir.
You will not believe who I just ran into.
What'd you see?
Oh,
I seen. Oh fuck! What was their names again?
Norbus and Dazzlin.
I swear to God, I had it written down somewhere. Yeah, I seen Norbus and Dazzlin at the Lionshield
Jesus.
Coster, and they are insistent on going back to the temple. They want.
I feel
They-
myself almost turning into a bear again.
So instead of allowing them to travel by themselves, I've offered our services to escort them back and
Oh,
help clear them the temple.
To be honest, I would love to go back to that temple. I really want to see if those dumbass orcs decided to touch that gem.
I agree.
you know what? Thank you, Sudamir, for intervening. Yes, we'll help the two little idiots.
Knuckleheads.
Yep.
Okay,
Dumb
well, I
boys.
told them that we would be back by the end of the day. We're gonna obviously go do what we were gonna do, and they said that they would be at the Stonehill Inn. So I say we get on it before they get anxious.
I'd hate to stumble upon some dead dwarves.
Agreed.
All right, you guys slow walk on out of Phandalin.
Yep.
And yeah, you feel it'll take you guys about 2 hours to get over to Umbrage Hill. Not far at all.
Cool. All right, so
You guys have easy access to it. There is a path that a lot of people use to go to Nomengard along the way, so a clear trail that leads the way with some sign markers indicating, this way to Nomengard, this way to excavation sites. And yeah, you guys make your way. Let me do a few checks here.
I will be leading.
You'll be leading the way.
That is correct.
All right, one more. All right, as you guys are walking, you see a shadow. You're leading the way. Where are you
Yes.
at, little Fada?
Bring up the rear.
Right up the rear, so behind the druid.
Yeah.
All right, as you guys are walking, it's almost as if a fast-moving cloud goes by over your heads, and as you look up, you're able to see a white dragon flying off towards Icespire Peak.
Holy shit, that is the first time I've ever seen something that huge. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I think we're gonna need that weapon. Holy shit.
You guys have no problem making it to Umbrage Hill.
Sweet.
Let
Not
me.
beautiful though. You think I could ride it one day?
I don't know nothing about dragons, to be honest with you.
Beta, why do you want to ride everything?
It's a dragon, dude. How
I
cool would
wasn't
that
just
be?
talking about the dragon. All right, let's
Oh
get
my
to work.
God.
Yeah, you're right. Gonna call me out like that?
I mean, there was no calling out. It was on display.
Did you not see the gemstone lady?
Oh, I saw.
You
I
saw the gemstone lady. Oh,
I did.
tell you, she makes me want to travel back here to give her all my gems.
Might have to invest in a pickaxe. Do we really need to
Oh,
adventure? Or
I think
should
I'm
just
suddenly
bring
gonna
her
be
things.
dwarven. I am not a halfling anymore. I am now a mining dwarf.
All right, activating scene. So as you guys make your way, you see built on the slope of Umbrage Hill is an old stone windmill surrounded by an iron fence. Looks like some of the iron fence also has boards filling in all the spacing in between it for whatever purposes of privacy, possibly. A large winged monster with a spiky tail is trying to knock down the windmill's front door, and a woman appears on the second floor window, waving at the three of you and yells, "A little help?"
Can I identify what kind of monster this is?
Yeah. So,
Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move.
here, no problem. I'm gonna make it visible. What is your line of sight? Can you guys see clearly over there?
I mean, I can see it, but I don't know if my character can see it.
Yeah, hang on a second here. Why? Can you guys even see inside this?
Yeah. Yep.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Walls aren't working. So yeah, we'll just do this wallless, guys. So yeah, you guys easily see that as you're making your way up, and she yells out to you guys. I need to delete that token. That is not her. Since you guys appreciate like attractive women characters, I'm just gonna make all of them like cute little people. So,
oh hell yeah! I'm sorry.
So yeah, you see who is possibly Adabra, Gwen, yelling at you from the second floor,
Abracadabra.
yelling a little help, and you see a manticore clawing at the front door.
Jesus Christ, do I feel like we have a good chance of defeating this thing?
I mean, yeah, the three of you working together, yeah, you think you could take on a manticore.
Okay. I'm like having fucking flashbacks from a different reality here.
Can I do a history or beast check from would I know what this is?
Yes, all three of you know what this is. This is you guys have seen them in the wild before, it's often something people tell their children, like you better watch your language or a manticore will scoop you up off the street and take you to its nest and feed you to its children.
Great. So we would know what it would be able to do to us and what would be immune to or possibly attacking us with.
As far as that much, yeah, you might have to roll for,
Nature.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Marcus. They can bite, claw, and to watch that tail, because it's got tail spikes. Not only are they terrifying on the ground, but that they also fly.
Oh, good. All right, I relay that information to everyone.
I'm already sprinting towards the manticore. We'll be right there.
All right. So
Well, I
all
guess
three
we'll
of
go with
you,
them.
yeah, we're gonna roll some Let me put you in combat.
Am I going to some kind of hidey thing so he doesn't notice me?
Yep. So I'm going to move you guys up to here as you guys sprint ahead. So roll your initiatives.
My fucking dice, every time I roll it, is just completely black.
Weird.
I know.
That might be a setting on your side
I
to
can see it.
fix. Yeah, I see yours fine too. All right, so Feta, go ahead and roll your stealth. So I mean, you do have something to hide behind. You can use the elevation itself. So see each line. Each line's about a 10-foot increase in elevation. So if you want, you can kind of, you drop lower as you want to move around on a lower elevation as you work your way up, that kind of deal.
Okay.
Or even run up to some of the fencing and you could take cover behind it, that kind of.
Did my armor class increase?
No, I can do that for you. There you go. Did that work, Bryson?
Yep, I'm at 17 now.
Okay, you need a spear, Marcus?
Yes. Fancy. Don't forget it's fancy.
Spear. All right. Do you see your fancy ash spear?
Let me take a look.
Fancy ash spear.
It's a fancy ash spear. Yes, I do.
See the description? A beautiful handcrafted spear. It's very fancy. All right, Feta. Yeah, you have no problem hiding.
So if I'm hidden before...
I'm going to move you guys up. So you guys all make it up to here on the other side of the building. You know where he's at. And Feta, where did you want to take cover as you guys make your way up here? You want to go behind the fence and work your way around the fence? Or do you want to go on the other side of this building? Like, where you tell me where you want to go hidey at.
How long is the crossbow? Like, what's the distance on?
You should be able to see that in your thing.
I think it's 80, 320.
Yeah, so 80 feet with normal attack and up to 320, but it would be at disadvantage.
Okay, got it. So it's pretty far. Choices. Is this a wall?
Yeah,
Or is that
so
just rubble?
those are like rubble walls, so there's little bits that are still sticking up, but for the most part they're useless and you could see over them and through them.
I'm gonna go like...
Oh wait. This is not the map. That's why there's weirdness to this. I actually made a good map, so let's switch to that map.
Yeah, shoot.
Sorry about that. I was like, why can we see things? Why doesn't this look like the map I wanted us to have? So I'll drop you guys back in and it's gonna look a lot different.
Oh, I'm kind of excited.
There we go. This will probably take a minute to load.
You should feel flattered that I said I only ride pretty things.
I do. Very much. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that definitely looks different.
You got that fancy map.
It goes with my fancy spear.
Yeah, I was like, why can you guys see this map? It's weird.
Okay. I believe I'm loaded in completely. Definitely can't see a lot.
Yeah, I gotta re-roll everybody into here. What was the order? Does anybody remember?
I know I rolled like a 6, so...
Yeah, you rolled a 7 again, so
I think the mana core had 21.
I'll let you guys start it off.
Okay.
Because it was my failure.
My failure. Oh, so my hidey hole? Kind of hard to pick now that I can't see anything.
Well, yeah, so the walls, this is what I meant by you can kind of see through some of them and around the others. That's how it's supposed to be. Little bits of wall that are actually cover. So if you want, I can move you down there.
I don't know if I have vision. I can't see anything.
Can't see anything?
Yeah, it's all black.
Dun.
Let me... I'll try and reload.
Okay. Yeah, it says you got vision. I'll drop you back in, or I'll just move you around a bit.
There we go.
Oh, you can see now.
Yeah, I reloaded. Maybe that was the issue.
You want to be back here, Sneaky?
Yeah.
All right. Let me make this wall visible so you guys don't, so you can actually see. There. So now you can see through some of these walls, right? Makes it a little easier down here.
Is the mana cord like over here somewhere?
Mana cord's right there.
Okay. Okay.
I can see everything.
All right. So Marcus, take it away. You saw your little halfling friend dart off and get cover behind a wall.
All right, I'm gonna move up, and would I be able to speak with animals with it, or is he considered a monster?
He is, yeah, he's a monstrosity. He is not an animal.
Okay. Then I'm going to wild shape into a brown bear and try and bite his face off.
Hang on. If you want to speak to him, though, he is yelling in common as you guys approach.
Oh hell yeah! I'll talk to him.
He's yelling. He's yelling to open the door.
Hey, we're not gonna do that. What do you want? Why are you screaming at that lady?
You kind of catch him off guard as you see the claw marks all over the door.
Yeah, very scary. What do you want?
Oh, a druid, are you?
Yes.
I smell it on you. You smell
and I
like
just said yes.
bear. But not as tasty as bear.
What do you want here? Why do you want in there? Can you go away?
Well, if I'm to be completely honest, I wanted the money from the woman.
Okay. You're here for cash. All this rage, all this fury, all this scratching at doors, tearing stuff up over cash. All
Gold,
right,
yes.
How much? How much?
However much the woman has inside.
Hey, lady, you got any money in there?
She pops her head out of the window above you guys. Let me pop her head out.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you.
I'm doing good. I'm Adabra. We're socializing with the monster, are we?
Sometimes there's non-violent ways to work this out. Sometimes you got to eat their face. I'm just trying to figure out which situation this is.
This is the kind of situation where I think he was trying to kill me. What are we negotiating?
Hey, I'm just trying to figure things out. He wants money. What do you got?
Well, I have gold, but he's not having my gold.
All right, let me talk to him. Hold on a second. How much do you need?
How much do you have?
No, that's not how negotiations work. We want you to go away. You want something from us.
He creeps closer to you and bares his teeth.
That's how negotiations work.
No. See, negotiations work like this. Never bring a manicore to an adventurer's fight, especially when the adventurer has fucking friends. I turn into a bear and I bite his face.
Nice. All right, let me wild shape ya.
I really thought you were about to just try to talk to this man the whole time. I turned into a bear and I bite his face.
That was completely up to him, and he was starting to be a dick. And you know what? I've got teeth too.
I was just sitting behind the wall, rolling my eyes. Just
Yeah, I figured you guys would take that opportunity to get in position.
You just hear from behind you, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
She sees you wild shaping into the bear, and she goes, "Oh, okay, negotiation's over." And she just like walks back, like goes back and shuts the window.
I mean, we were always going to get here, but you know.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try.
You never know.
we don't negotiate with terrorists.
I forgot this was blowing Bryson's mind that creatures want gold.
Yeah, that's a fucking weird thing for sure. I was like, what the fuck? Who's he gonna fucking
What do
pay?
you want to buy? Yeah. What bills do you have, Mr. Manticore?
I'll tell you guys Mr. Manticore's sad backstory after the fight.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do we get the sad music with it? Or
Yes, yeah, we'll do that.
No? Oh, cool.
We'll get to use it. All right, so yeah, roll target and attack. Bite his face off.
I am. So I need to click on. I can't see him under the me.
Here, I'll just move him over.
I can't see him under me.
Yeah, so he jumps back from the his hitbox. You okay, Bear?
No, I can't see anything. Nothing's moving.
Oh shit! Maybe you lose your eyeballs when you transform.
Yeah.
What?
What? No,
Yeah.
I can still see, but nothing. Like when I move, nothing's. There it goes.
Yeah, you didn't
Just
have
wasn't there.
eyeballs.
Oh. Well, I'll need those.
There you go. Now you should be able to.
Okay, target, and then I check the bear form, and then attack from there.
Yep, and
Oh,
as a
okay,
bear, I
cool.
believe you have multi-attack, so you get to do a bite and a claw.
Yep.
Do I get advantage because I surprised him?
That's not a surprise because you were already engaged, and then yeah, you started talking to him, so it's.
Doesn't count if it was a surprise to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're hidden. You get a advantage attack. That hits.
All right. And then damage. Ooh.
Jeez.
Get wrecked.
All right, now roll your claw. You bite him in the face. Exactly what you wanted to do. He and fucking he pulls his fate out of your jaws.
How'd that feel?
It felt terrible.
Could have talked about it, but no. Ooh.
So as he pulls his face out of your jaws, he kind of jumps back, flaps back with his wings a bit to get distance as your claws come in at him, missing.
All right. That's going to end my turn.
All right. So, sprinting up behind him. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, so sprinting up behind him, I'm going to draw my pole arm, and this is 10 feet, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to try and swing down at his shoulder, try to sever one of his wings.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking having troubles here, apparently.
No worries. I still can't figure out why my auto calc stuff is not working. That's why I wish I could just clone Far Rule or the Phandalin thing. So I have it all the settings perfectly.
Oh, it's a halberd, not a polearm, but whatever. Alright, swing my halberd down at his wing.
Hits.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Yeah, it hits. You sever the shit out of his wing, but as you tell as it cuts through, he still like is able to flap and control it as he kind of faces you at that point. Whoops, and gives you a snarl.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action and my polearm master feature to try and bash him in the head with the end of my polearm. This is way harder to do on my laptop, so I apologize.
No worries. Hits.
So I kind of like just bonk him right in between his eyeballs. So that would be 7 extra points of damage.
-7. All right. Yeah, he reels back.
What the hell was that?
He locks right onto you, Sudamir. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Okay. I shouldn't be the one saying, oh, Jesus, oh, fuck. It's probably just too stressful for you guys to hear that from the DM.
Yep.
Okay, so, okay, guys. Here we go. Happy...
Oh,
Is that what he sounds like?
Happy time. This is just me sounding like a happier guy. No, nothing to worry about.
Tell us he had sad
Nothing to
music
worry
queued up
about.
for us.
Nothing to worry about. Yeah, so he's going to lash out and bite at you as he moves forward 1 space. 22.
That definitely hits.
Dealing 9 points of damage. And then he rears up on his hind legs, lashing out with his claws. 16 misses.
Misses.
And then he swings again with another claw.
Damn.
20.
Jesus Christ.
Dealing 5 points of damage.
Oh,
Yeah, I just read the Manticore makes 3 attacks. And I was like, oh, fuck. That's what, that's what I was like, oh, shit.
Well, god
Bad
damn.
bear noises.
All right, yeah. So he fucks you up. Luckily, that polish on that armor, it's doing you well.
Yeah, that definitely saved me from the second attack.
Fada, you hear the, well, you could see the intensity happening right behind the wall.
all right. So I get to roll advantage no matter what, right? Because I'm hidden. All right. So if I move,
You do see that this this right wing of his is, you know, bleeding and kind of hacked through with that halberd attack.
so I want to do something, but
You also
Trying
see
to
his
figure it
tail
out.
twitching and pulsing with little spikes writhing in it.
So I'm trying to. Okay, so what I'm trying to do without the movements, right? Because I don't know how to do it with the movements. I don't know if I would roll the attack first before I moved. But what I want to do is like slide underneath him, jamming my daggers into his wing as I'm sliding through him because I'm short and I can go under things that are.
Oh, and you want to get to the other side?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So if you're going to the other side regardless, so you would just go ahead, you could go ahead and move and then do the attack and just explain it that that's how you attacked.
If I actually, yeah, I landed or not. Oh god, wrong buttons. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh wait. Oh, there's a wall. I have to move.
No, I could pull you through.
There. Right. So then I'll roll and then I'll roll advantage. Correct? Not only am we. Yeah. Fuck. Lucky.
How do you roll
Not
triple
lucky.
advantage? That's amazing.
So as you go sliding under his belly, you have to kick off of his leg to maneuver to come out the other side of him, and that kind of fucks your aim up. And as you take a swing at the wing from underneath, you miss.
Damn it. I always want to do these cool things and they don't work. Alright, I'm gonna disengage and take some steps back here.
Okay.
Would that just include the amount I already moved?
Yeah.
How much was it? 10.
Yeah, you've only
15?
moved 10 feet. Because technically
10?
you went right underneath them.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm just gonna back up to here, away from him.
Alright. Bear Man.
Should have animated that better. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out the logistics.
All right. If I move behind him, will I have advantage because
Yes.
of Sudamir? All right, then.
But
I'm gonna bite him trying to...
you're in his bubble, so you can attack, but then you'd have to step out of that bubble when you end your turn.
Okay.
So you could attack from there where you are now. That still counts. Yeah, you just can't. You can always move into something's space, but you can't share the space at the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
That hits.
All right. Okay.
All right, dealing 8 points of damage. With that, your paw comes down. You do clip that same wing that Sudamir had hit, and it falls limply to the floor. It's still attached to him, but you definitely broke that wing. You see blood just gushing out of the damaged wing all over the floor. It lets out a loud scream.
I'm gonna claw it. Try and take the tail right off.
Hits. Oh, yeah, you're able to get that tail off. You knock his tail off. He's just screaming in pain. Whips
Could've
around.
talked to me.
Whips around to face you. Kind of looking back and forth between you and Sudamir. You've definitely got this thing looking cornered, starting to cower and slink back into the corner as tight as it can.
So that takes my action and my bonus for the 2 attacks, correct?
Yeah, the multi-attack, or hang on.
Okay.
Is
No.
multi-attack? Yeah, multi-attack is an action, I believe.
Yep.
So you
Oh, it
can
made me roll them separately, so I was...
Yeah, it's fine. You could still do a
Okay.
bonus thing if there's something you wanted to do.
No, I was just asking for rule clarification. That was the end of my turn.
All right. Yeah, multi-attack's cool because it's all one action.
That's awesome.
Man, I can never land a hit when it matters.
You'll get there.
All right.
Hey, thanks.
Well, this thing kind of pissed me off, so I am gonna load my weapon with a this thing. I don't know, did that link it in the chat?
Next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration.
Ooh.
So, I empower my halberd with a wrathful smite. Using the anger from the pain that it caused me, I swing my halberd. Advantage.
Hits.
Damage.
$10 points of damage. Now, does he have to do his DC?
Yes.
Wisdom saving?
DC of 12, yeah.
13.
Oh, okay. That ends my turn.
All right. Yeah, with that, he's just kind of looking back and forth through both of you. Here's the what the fuck is that again? Sudamir.
Jesus.
He turns to face
Come
you.
on.
Good night, guys.
Can I slap him or something because he turned his back on me?
Oh shit, nope, he can't do that. He doesn't have a tail anymore.
That's right.
Well, he's gonna bite at you. 21.
Damn.
Oof. All right. Sudamir, you hit the ground unconscious with that bite. He just kind of like grabs you by the throat, picks you up off the ground, and slams you back into the ground. Gives you a little bit of a ragdoll shake. And then turns back over here to face you, Marcus, and follows up with 2 claw swings. Hits 8 points of damage. He swings the other claw. Misses.
That's called shock.
Veda, do something cool. Jump off the bear's back and shoot your crossbow as you backflip across the
All right,
fucking
dude,
courtyard.
I was kind of going there. That was my question. Am I able to jump on the bear's back?
Yeah, like you could use him as something in the way. Yeah, just be like double your movement for that jump up and jump off type deal, as the bear is difficult terrain.
Pretty sure I could do that. That'll just be like 20 feet instead of 10.
It'll be 15 because it's only doubled to get onto your bear.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna run up behind Marcus, placing my hands on the back of his hindquarters there, leaping myself into the air onto his back before sprinting towards his head, and with my right foot dug into the top of his dome, I'm gonna leap into the air and pull my dagger out and just slam it down on top of this manticore's head.
All right.
I let out a roar to reinforce it so it knows it's coming.
What's that roar sound like?
I'm working on it. Insert bear roar number 1.
All right. Is this advantage?
No.
Doesn't
You don't need it. You hit.
Don't need it. Use sneak attack?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it condition?
Yes. Because you've got somebody next to him.
Boom! And I just land this dagger straight into the top of this manticore's head with my full force of my little body. And as he falls to the ground, I'm just like dangling from this dagger because I'm too short to reach the ground until he hits the ground, and then my feet land with him.
Awesome. Yeah, he just crashes to the ground with a thud. And that is it. Your comrade is lying there.
Yeah.
I transfer him back into
Yeah, I'm rushing over.
human and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. You guys see Adabra up in the window. She's kind of like clapping, but then it turns into slow clapping as she kind of realizes you guys are rushing over to aid your unconscious fella. Yeah, you should be able to target him with the cure wounds.
I think it's mad at me because I'm in.
Get up, Tsunamir. It's okay. Don't worry. I killed him. You can get up now, buddy. I got to do something cool and I'm happy about it.
Hey.
All right, sir.
Back on your feet. Back on your feet. Come on.
Oh, where's the manticore?
It's dead. She finally did something cool, but...
You missed it! Oh my god, it was the coolest thing I've ever done.
And he missed it.
He missed it, I know. But basically, I got to ride the bear for like a half a second. That's all I've ever wanted to do, man.
It's only because you told me earlier you only ride good-looking things, so...
Yeah, he let me do it. Is your
hey,
head okay there? Did I step on it a little too hard?
No.
Alright.
Nice and solid.
You had a hard head. Alright.
Well, why don't you all come inside? I'll meet you downstairs. And yeah, she dips out from the window.
We checked the Manicore.
Cool? Yeah, he got anything?
Yeah.
Any previous gold he stole?
Yeah, that's I mean he's worried about it.
Yeah, so go ahead. You guys are checking out the Manticore. You guys actually do find a little coin pouch.
Hey,
Not to be confused with coin purse. Coin
completely
pouch.
different.
And it has about 18 gold pieces in it.
Nice.
It was on his back right ankle, like tied with a little leather cord.
Like the world's ugliest carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
Can I cut the spikes, the spike growth off the back of his tail?
Like you want to take some spikes or the whole bushel?
I want to harvest the entire thing. I'm going to wrap it in a cloak.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you could just take the tail.
Yep. That's just the end piece with the spikes and a fang or two if there's any left.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can take what you want. Just go ahead and add it to your inventories. What it is that you're cutting off of this thing, I will let you guys. I'm no stranger to having players that like to mutilate corpses, so.
Bare hand challenge. Bare
I'm
hand challenge.
collecting ingredients, not mutilating corpses. That's a different hobby.
Oh, oops.
How do I add that to inventory?
So there should
Make
be.
a custom item.
Yep, there should be a plus at the bottom right of your inventory, black plus.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'll keep track of it and edit it.
Yeah, I could show you later. See if we could find it on your screen.
All right, so
I'll take my dagger, cut off the coin pouch from his ankle, and reach in, grabbing 6 of the pieces and handing it to each of the guys.
thank you.
I'll be fair. Everybody got a fair share. I didn't take any extra this time.
Damn, we've already got a good amount of gold. We've done 2 quests.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to
D&D
know how much gold I have.
is just like pure money.
Just so everybody's got a baseline, I took the entire tail spike, 6 mana core teeth, 2 paws, and a piece of the wing.
See, it went from I want some tail spikes to like body parts like all over the place.
Well, that's why I gave you the full list in case you needed to veto any of that.
I took the manticore penis.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I mean, you could have that. That wasn't on my list.
I know that testicles are valuable in a few cities that I've gone through.
I took his vocal cords. I just thought it would be neat.
You ever dry these things up and use them as a? All right, so yeah, she opens the door and kind of notions that you guys can step in. You specifically, Sudamir, she kind of points at you and well, she doesn't point at you. She notions towards you and says, "Oh, you come in right away. I can help you out with that. When I saw you go down, my heart sank. Here, take a seat over here." And she like pulls out a chair that has a hatchet on the table.
I don't know if I want to sit here.
Yeah, so if you take a seat, she runs over and she's like pulling bottles off of a shelf. You can identify that what she's grabbing is some healing potions. And all right, 9 points of health plus 9. Yeah, she gives you a healing potion and kind of bandages up your shoulder and kind of wipes the blood off of your beard. Puts a little ice pack on your head. She just gets you all fixed up.
I feel much better now. I appreciate the aid.
Thank all of you. Here, go ahead and keep this, and she will give you another healing potion. I'll have to find one that works because I don't know what the hell.
Each of us?
I'm sorry. I don't have. I had 2 left. I used this one on him to cure him. This is how I make a living. So it's the most I can do and also the least I can do.
Well, I appreciate all your help.
I think she should be appreciating our help.
Oh,
Staring at my dagger. Shing.
I very much
Are you
appreciate
interested
your
in
help.
buying any Manticore parts?
Well, I suppose so. What did you get off the Manticore?
Well, I mean, I could drag the entire carcass in here, but I took some teeth, the tail, a piece of the wing, and both of its front paws. That was mostly just to be a jerk.
Well, I will pay for a piece of the wing, one of the spikes, if you would be so willing, and the testicles, if you could bring those in.
I'll need to. I think Feta said she'd harvest those while we're discussing price.
Oh, I just said nothing. You go touch those balls. I'm not touching them.
All right, well then you'll just have to steal my money later. Never mind. All right, I'll get them.
Well, I'll pay you 50 gold pieces per testicle.
All right, I get
God
back.
Oh.
damn.
Nope, too late.
All right, so you heading out
Off
to go
with his
get
nuts.
testicles?
Yes, I go.
I throw my dagger down at the ground in front of the door. Use that. It'll be a little handier than your little spear.
Have a scimitar. Thank you.
So,
Anyway.
what brought you all out here today?
You, actually.
Me? Were you here to buy potions?
Oh no, ma'am. We are here to escort you back to town.
Phandalin?
Sorry.
Yes. Have you heard of the recent sightings of the White Dragon?
Oh, I've seen him quite a few times.
And you're still out here
Well, yes.
by yourself.
Hang on.
This guy.
The second one is just really hanging on.
Well, they wouldn't be able to hear me. I'm just narrating my struggle with Manticore nuts.
I mean, just cover your mouth a little bit and go.
Second one's just really hanging on. It's gonna take a minute.
Anyone have a saw?
She would actually.
Use the dagger.
She grabs the hatchet and actually walks out the door to bring it to you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This will make this go much, much quicker.
Oh, of course.
Anything else while I'm out here?
Those are some.
You want the foreskin?
Oh no, just the balls. And she goes.
Okay.
So where were we? Yeah, I've seen Cryovane quite a few times.
It has a name?
Yes, he's well, to be honest, that Manticore that you all killed has come out here quite a few times. This isn't the first time he's been scratching at the door.
Well, I think it'll be his last time scratching at the door.
Well, yes,
I just flop the giant Manticore nuts on the floor.
They sound like this.
It sounds like a kiss.
All right, I'll be right back. Let's take a short potty break. I hear people back at my house, so I gotta let them in. Like 10 minutes?
Okay.
That's cool.
And then are you guys good to go for like maybe one more hour?
Sure.
Hour or two, whatever fun takes.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and we can extend it, get a little more playtime in today.
Yeah, we can go a little longer.
All right.
Down.
See you guys in 10 minutes.
I've actually been told I have really nice feet for a guy, which is a
Oh.
really weird compliment.
That is a really weird compliment. You should post feet pics up so we can moderate that.
Hell no.
Hell no. I think it would make Sai happy.
Oh my god.
Think he'd give you inspiration?
You know what's worse is he can't hear us saying any of this right now, but he's gonna watch this video and know we said up.
So instead of an hour, we're just gonna play till I hear the front door. So it could be 20 minutes, could be 45 minutes, could be an hour.
What's at the front door?
Family coming back to spend the night.
Oh, I thought they were already back.
Nope.
Okay.
They could still be in
Alright,
Mexico for all I know.
Well, let's hope they get held up at the border because we got stuff to kill.
Yeah. All right. So, where were we? Oh yeah, the splattering of balls,
Wop.
manticore balls onto the floor. She kind of freaks out a bit. Oh no. And she's like bends down to scoop them up with her bare hands and takes them over to takes her over to the cabinet. Takes them over to the cabinet. Not her. These are not female balls. And she places them in a jar and returns back to you guys. And while she is also getting out some coins, you guys notice she doesn't really hide it, but yeah, she's got a few hundred gold coins that she's rummaging through.
Well, damn.
And she pays you for what you give her. She asks you if 2 gold pieces are okay for one of the spines, tail spines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's fine.
So here's 100 for the manticore testicles. Here is the 2 gold for one of the spines, and she also will give you 5 gold for the wing piece.
I will take it.
Yeah, and again, you
very
guys slayed it. So I mean, even though you're like, there's the whole body right there. Help yourself. Like, you know, she's paying you for the service. You know. So, where were we again? I
Why
caught...
was the manticore here to kill you?
Well, I don't think he would have killed me. I think he was just trying to rob me.
How does he know you have money like that?
Well, this isn't my first run-in with him. I've seen him a few times, and he's not stupid. He knows I sell potions.
Have you paid him before?
That she kind of like bites her nails a bit. It could have very well been my fault. I did give him a little charity.
Wow. Way to blame the victim.
What did you pay him for? Or what did you give him charity for?
Well, to be honest, might sound kind of stupid, but I felt a little bad for him.
What? How do you mean?
Well, with the dragon around, he lost his home, and the other manticores were killed by Cryovane, so I just felt kind of bad for him. He was out here, he had the opportunity to kill me quite a few times. This the first time I encountered him, he could have just dropped right onto me. He didn't. It wasn't the nicest thing, as you can clearly see, but I mean, he didn't hurt anyone. I just felt a little bad. He was displaced from his home and just...
Do dragons and manticores normally go to battle?
From what I understand, dragons do as they please. They'll kill anything.
I see.
And we just killed him. Well,
no.
he might not have hurt anybody, but he's not gonna hurt anybody.
She like walks over and takes your hands. And no, thank you so much for what you did. Like, again, it sounds terrible saying this, but I can't be displeased that he's dead. At least I don't have to worry about being robbed or eaten. But yeah, again, it was probably all my fault that I had him this way in the first place. You know,
How much did you pay him?
You go feeding the bears, and you know they keep coming back.
Boy, is that true? How much did you pay him?
I gave him 10 gold pieces.
Oh, I see.
He told me that the dragon not only took his lair, but took everything that they had.
Did he tell you where his lair was?
Yes. She like walks over to the door and kind of points out at the top of the The ice peaks.
We've seen the dragon earlier flying in that direction. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's where I've seen him coming and going from every time I've seen him.
Do you know anything more about Cryovane?
Just that it's caused a lot of problems around the area. And it does have all the beasts stirred up. I've seen more orcs than I normally see, as they've been pushed out of the mountains.
Interesting.
I guess it is fortunate that, you know, all the manticores have been killed, especially since I do believe he was the last one of this area.
I take it that Cryovane just came to the area recently?
Oh yes, he's only been around for the past month or two.
Interesting.
But
I wonder what piqued his interest in the Icespire Peaks.
I have no idea.
Can I ask why you've stayed here for so long with all the dragons and the manticore?
Oh, well, she points over here. The basement right there. The windmill grinds my herbs and everything easily. And the solitude. I'm also close to a lot of the flowers and herbs I need for making potions.
Is that worth possibly getting killed over?
Well, again, I mean, it doesn't matter where I am. There's always the possibility of getting killed. But you're worried about the dragon?
I'm more worried about your safety, ma'am.
Well, do you think a dragon wants a windmill?
As you said, a dragon does as it pleases. If it sees your home as a viable place to take, I feel it will.
She takes a moment to imagine a dragon living in a windmill. Like,
not necessarily inside the building.
Yeah, no, I'm like doing what's going on through her head. She's picturing a dragon inside the windmill, and it's like head sticking out of the like third story window, and like one arm sticking out of another window.
Kind of cute.
Is everyone in this country so stupid that they laugh at dragons constantly?
So are you saying this out loud?
I am. Show some respect.
Well, I don't know where you're from, sir, but I mean, I can't go anywhere without running into a goblin, or, she steps over to the door, a manticore, or a dragon, or an orc. There's nowhere safe. If you want me to hide in a small town of a bunch of miners just to make everyone happy, that's no way to live.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
You're a druid, are you not?
My friend. I am.
So you're one to talk. You live in the wilds. Freedom. More freedom than anybody I know.
I'd be more than happy to introduce you to some druids if you'd like to join us.
You know, I might take you up on that. That sounds far more interesting than going to Phandalin.
All we want is for you to be safe. And if you're more interested in the wilds and adventuring, then we're not here to discourage anyone. We're just making sure everyone understands the full weight of their decisions. And I feel some people around here have not taken appropriate grasp of the situation, but you seem to be different.
Oh, I understand the full grasp of it. All I want in life is freedom, money, and just solitude, peace.
Well, here's the thing. I feel that you're an important member to our society. Not a lot of people make potions and brew remedies as yours, especially not in Phandalin. I feel these people could really use somebody like you. We are, after coming here, we're going to go and find some sort of item to help us defeat the dragon. What do you say you come back to Phandalin with us just for a short while until we can get our supplies in order to take on the dragon, and then at that point we know you're safe and you can continue doing what you wish.
Roll persuasion. You've kind of got her. Looks like she's on the fence, but looks like she's seeing what you're saying is pretty reasonable.
All right, let's see.
Well, I suppose. I suppose I see all the arguments here. As long as you're not asking me to stay in Phandalin for the rest of my life, and so I can be safe because I'm needed by the people, and you don't mind me returning back to my home when I so please, I will go with you if it will get everybody to calm down and feel more comfortable while the threat is dealt with.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we go and challenge it, it'll be completely distracted by us. So I have no fear that it will come and try and attack you. And I think that you'll be completely safe at that point.
Oh,
so
you all are heading to challenge Cryovane?
At a certain point, yes. We gotta gather supplies and items to defeat it, but yes, I mean at some point I would like to.
She looks over at Marcus and Theta, like her eyebrows are raised.
I'm just here for the coin.
I can't let him get killed.
Wow.
I'm in, but
well,
I think this is perhaps something we should have discussed as a group.
Hey, you guys don't have to come with me, but I cannot sit idly by while this terror is destroying lands and stealing people's homes.
I kick him in the shins.
Your persuasion has worked really well as she walks over to you and takes your hand, Sudamir. The potion I gave you was well worth it. I didn't know I was saving the life of such a brave, noble heart. I'll return to Phandalin at once.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrows and chuckle.
We will travel back with you.
Oh, thank you, sir. She's like, goes rosy in the cheeks. Just allow me to grab my things.
Make sure I didn't miss anything out here.
So she's gonna head upstairs and gather her belongings.
Watching, dude.
Give him a minute. Let him go.
I'm totally oblivious to social cues. So I'm like, where are you guys going? What are you guys doing?
We're going outside. You listen. We're going outside. You go help her pack.
Oh, come on.
Come. He'll tell us later. Come on. Hey. We left you with,
Kitty's McGee.
Yeah.
The gemstone lady.
Are you going upstairs to help her?
Gem herself.
Yes.
Yes. Come out.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm being ushered by my party members. What the hell? Where am I at? Whoa!
You're on the second floor.
He ran away.
Fucking freaked me out.
So
did he just volunteer us to fight a dragon?
I think he did. But as long as there's a coin involved, I mean,
it's a horde, right?
We don't know what this weapon is. This weapon could be helpful.
It could.
The man's got a death wish.
I know. We might just need to slow him down just a touch. Like, can we build up our own skills? Like, I just learned how to turn into a bear. What else can I do? Let's not challenge God before we're ready.
All right, I'm gonna head over to you, Bryson, on the second floor. Yeah, she's just packing up her belongings, some extra pairs of clothes and stuff. And she would ask you, or you would hear her say to herself more than to you. Well, I guess I could stay with Sister Gorell, or perhaps Miss Greywind has some room for me at her place.
I guess from back here I kind of knock on the door and I slowly open it. Like, hey, Do you need any assistance gathering your items or carrying anything?
Oh, if you don't mind. And yeah, she gives you her bag.
All right. Yeah, no problem. I would just toss it over my shoulder. And is there anything else I can help you carry? I've got plenty of room here.
That's it. Just let me make sure I don't have anything down in the basement that needs to be put up. You know, any perishables I've left out. I was in the middle of working before I was interrupted by the friend outside.
Well, what a terrible friend.
All right, so she's gonna walk you back downstairs.
I just imagine he's in there fumbling so hard right now. That guy can't take a hint.
No way. I bet he's in there just killing it. Like, I think he was just
No.
like nervous in front of us. I think once we're out of the
Hey,
how you guys doing?
guys. Hey, guys.
Where are we
We're all
going?
packed and ready to go. That was pretty quick, if you ask me.
Yep, I've got everything. And
Perhaps-
you see, she's not holding anything. He's got her little handbag like strapped on his shoulder.
We're ready.
Lead the way.
That's a nice purse.
I can't argue with it. It's not mine. It probably is a purse.
All right, so you guys will head back to Phandalin. Let me just roll something. Okay.
Are your rolls supposed to be hidden?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter right now.
I mean, we don't know what you're rolling for, so.
Hang on, gotta look at something. All right, yeah, you guys are golden. So I'm just gonna warp you guys back. It is it's about 3 p.m. You guys got quite a bit done so far.
Nice. Wow, that's still early.
And where is
There's my beautiful gem.
Miss Adabra? All right, so as you guys get into town, she just says, well, thank you for the escort. I guess maybe I'll stop in and talk to Miss Greywind and see if I could borrow her shop for now. So I've got somewhere to get some work done and still make a living while I'm staying here.
Is that Lenine?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you should stop by and see her. She was asking about you before we left.
I was gonna mention something too.
Oh, a smile like lights up her face. Then perfect. Well, thank you three. That was quite the eventful day.
I could agree. Hopefully those manicore testicles will do you well.
Oh, Jesus.
And you, sir, stay safe. And she kind of gives you a smile, and walks by.
I'm just
Bro,
chuckling to myself.
You just said, I hope those testicles serve you well, and she still smiled. You okay, I get it. You don't understand. You need to buy that girl some flowers or do something. Go see what she's doing later
Or
when we get
give
back.
her some testicles.
Why?
Apparently, she likes testicles.
You already gave her
She uses-
testicles. Why does she need more testicles?
She
She
wants
doesn't
your
need more
testicles,
Not,
dude.
no. He's gonna think she's gonna put them in a jar.
She might.
Oh God.
I mean, I guess she did pay pretty well for them.
If you're looking for some extra gold, she might pay a little extra for yours.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer testicles are 500 gold pieces each.
See?
Oh shit!
So let's go kill a dragon and then chop them testicles off. And I kind of take out my dagger and swap it from hand to hand while I'm looking at him.
Mr. Wester, can I buy property here? I've got 1,000 gold now. As you limp in.
Bloody stain on my crotch.
Oh man.
And then you
Before
hear
we get to
Toblin
the
say,
dragon testicles, like, we need the item. So
Toblin goes, I also like eunuchs.
Oh god!
Toblin's just a nasty fucker, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks
Oh
like
my
it.
God.
All right, so
We're in Larry Flint's little town. All right.
you guys are stopping in to talk to Harbin?
Yeah, yep. Let's get our check.
All right.
Oh,
Who's grabbing
yeah,
the coins
hey.
from under the door this time?
Well, the
Fucking
door is
weirdo.
open this time, so you can.
Oh, peachy.
I kind of give a gentle knock and kind of peek my head in.
Oh, yes, come in, come in.
Hey, all right.
Hello, pretty man.
Why, hello there, Mr. Harbin.
Oh, he's much better with flirting with men than he is with women.
Okay. I'm gonna stay out here, away from his windows.
What can I help you with today?
Well, we escorted Miss Gwen back here to town. She's currently at the Lionshield Coster with Lenine.
Oh, so fast, so expedient.
That's what all the girls say.
No. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I owe you 25 gold pieces. Well, if you could give me about 30 minutes, I can get the funds arranged.
God damn, it takes you 30 minutes to count out 25. All right. Well, we'll see you in 30 minutes then.
No, okay.
Not even gonna argue this time.
It's not worth it.
Max, get the door,
No.
please. And then you see the guard like walk over and close the door, and you hear it lock behind you guys.
What a strange man.
You hear furniture just grinding across the floor.
I don't even want to try this time. If we break another window, we're just gonna lose more gold.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Are you guys just sitting out here for half an hour, or
No, we're gonna go to the Stonehill Inn and meet with
Yeah.
the Dwarf Brothers.
Let's make
okay?
sure those idiots are still here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about them.
Yeah, I'm very
I
very
didn't.
curious to see how this conversation goes now that you'll be involved.
Oh, so am I.
All right. So as you guys arrive, you
Afternoon,
see they're
sister.
up at the bar. Afternoon. You see they're up at the bar drinking with Toblin.
Hey there, we're back.
Welcome back. So fast. And then
I told you it
Dazzlin
wouldn't take long.
elbows him in the ribs and says, "That's what the girls say."
That's what Sudamir says as well.
Hey, great minds think alike.
So
I think these are great minds.
you all
Oi.
ready to go to the temple already?
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
give me a few minutes. I wanna sit back and have a ale before we take off.
Oh, hey. Now we're talking, Sudamir. Hit me with one, too.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Toblin.
Let's get around for everybody.
Gotcha. He grabs you guys some drinks, slams them on the table. You guys sitting up here at the high top?
I am.
You need
Yeah,
that child's chair?
I
can
lift
handle
her
it
up and
my-
I set her in the chair.
Uh,
She doesn't need a
It-
child chair.
Thank you, but no thank you, all at the same time. I've been insulted and yet complimented all at the same time.
All right. So yeah, he gives you guys some beers. Norbus looks at the three of you. So we heading out this in the evening, or when'd you want to go?
You can head out in
you
about
are brave travelers and adventurers. Not scared of anything, even when you should be. By all means, let's go immediately. I
Dazzlin.
raise my beer. Cheers to Manticore nuts.
Hang on.
Cheers to Manticore nuts. I slap my beer down and pound it back.
oh cheers. And I just roll my eyes and slam my drink down as well.
The brothers raise their glasses and say to Manticore nuts. And Toblin just kind of watches you guys and just shaking his head up and down like, yeah, like he agrees.
Oh man.
So what is it that you guys are wanting to achieve back there again?
Oh, well, he kind of looks at Marcus and then tries to only look at you, Sudamir. Well, you know, that big old green gem that statue is holding. Well, yeah, we were headed back to pick it up.
So thinking back on it, can I do like some kind of investigation check? Because I remember seeing that other statue that was destroyed that was right in front of it, right?
Right.
Was there any other things that I might have forgotten about that?
That's it. Because Miss Fada had a necklace that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that probably would have.
You know, I thought about that after I already sold it, and I was like, oh shit.
So yeah, can I do an? Is that a thing? Can I do that?
You could do it when you get back there. Oh yeah, I guess go ahead. I mean, because the thing is, you already investigation checked it.
Oh.
So I mean, maybe if you're back there and you look for something, you know, maybe you find something new if you want to look around.
My greed got the better of me.
Did we fail our investigation check?
No, you passed it, but that's what I mean. You kind of already got everything you could.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still alive. We definitely passed whatever it was. And did we forget about the divine intervention? No, mystical voice in my head. Don't be greedy. And here we are. All right.
Well,
you know, it's just a little.
Saving them was part of the job last time. Now our job is to escort them. And if they want to get blown into little pink mist, I'll go watch them.
Yeah, but that's why we got this. Show them. And he Norbus nods over at Daslin. Daslin leans over, gets off his stool and digs through his backpack. And he pulls out a rope. And he slams it down on the table like, this is the best fucking thing you guys have ever seen.
Is it magic rope?
Nope, it's just 50 feet of rope.
What's your plan with that?
We put the rope around the gem, and then we leave the room and we pull it.
I mean, it's not the worst idea.
I can't find a single thing wrong with that. Oh, except for the part where you still have to touch it.
We don't have to touch it. Right, Daslin?
You're going to lasso it like the little cowboys you are? How are you getting the rope on there?
I'll get it on there. I'll miss 100 times if it means the 101st time I got it.
Great. I very much.
Is anybody else hoping that the orcs just kind of tried to take it and got it off the little altar it was on and
Quiet the girl. Quiet the girl. Nope. Don't want to hear it. He covers his ears.
No. Common sense. We don't do that here. Let's go.
We really just want to use the rope, don't we?
I just don't want to hear orcs might have taken it before we got to it.
Well, if they took it, then they're
probably
in a
dead.
different place now.
Oh, so say you guys.
I don't think they had the rope. Let's go see how that works out.
So we're off then.
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
go.
They slam the rest of their beer and thank you, Toblin. And they flick them a silver.
I'll pay for my party members. I'll drop 3. Is it 1 silver per?
No, coppers.
Okay.
Yep, just a
5
copper for copper. No, just a copper for an ale.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just drop a whole silver. You can keep the change, Toblin.
Ah, thank you.
Well,
Should we go pick up our gold from the weirdo first before we head out?
yeah. Would you say it's been about 30 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Drinking our ale and chatting and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're picking up some money from old Wester, are you?
Yeah, we
Always,
brought.
and it only takes him about an hour to get himself copper out of whatever hole he's hiding it in.
They're just laughing. Oh, well, we're coming. We like watching this. It's funny.
I like
Vámonos.
these little fuckers.
Sister,
Hello.
Every time.
please
Sounded
pray
like a
for
diddle
us.
for a second there.
Might want to give her a little bit of luck again. We might need it.
Yes, we're off with the same harbingers of idiocy. Could I make another donation?
She's,
You know what?
she
I'd like to
laughs.
make a donation as well.
Oh my. Well, I hope the two of you travel with those brothers for a long time. If it means Timora will be gifted charity.
We need a lot of luck if we're dealing with those idiots.
Yeah. So
I give her 30 gold.
Holy shit.
what? You're giving her 30 gold.
Holy fuck.
Already off my sheet.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Well, my
she...
donation seems like shit now. You fucker.
No.
You look like nothing.
She would she'd reach out for you. No. Trust me. All donations, small, no matter how small or how large, they're as long as they come from the heart, and it's it's a good thing.
I dig out one singular gold piece from my coin bag. And I take it between my index finger and my thumb, and I gently place it in her hand, and I'm saying, you don't know how much this means for me to give any gold away to anybody. And I just place the one gold in her hand.
Well, if it's that important to you, then Timora knows how much this means to you to donate like this.
Oh, it does. Oh. I kind of just like this shiver runs down my spine as I'm giving my gold away.
The both of you, allow me to say a prayer. And yeah, she would go about speaking Elven, chanting a prayer, while reaching out and marking each of you. When she's done, she says, "Well, I hope that Timora watches over the both of you always. It's rare to find such good in people as the both of you have shown."
Thank you,
I
sister.
hope we're being looked out for because we're gonna need it.
Yes. And I hope that that you, Mr. Sorel, continue to help and be helpful.
Please just call me Marcus.
And do all of those helping things that you want to help with.
I certainly will. Fada, could I have a moment with the sister?
Of course.
Oh my
Why,
goodness.
thank you.
I give him a wink and I kind of skip away.
Sister, do you have a moment to speak with me?
Yes, I was going to ask the same of you.
We're not gonna get him back for a while, Sudamir.
This isn't going where you're thinking.
Bears have a lot of stamina.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
No one else can hear us, correct?
Yeah, nobody else can hear you guys. This is actually her house, she indicates to you.
Can I
Well,
hide
it's
and
very
sneak
nice.
up there?
Can you
Can I
hide?
hide?
Yeah, if you want, if you're that curious, yeah, you can attempt a stealth roll.
Yeah, I want to hide. And
But
sneak.
Marcus, you do have to contest it, since you specifically asked if anybody.
Okay. I guess
Don't
not.
even
I
try,
shouldn't-
bro. Don't even try, bro.
No, I
What
mean,
is it?
hey,
What is
you
it?
might.
Perception.
Yep.
Yeah.
You might get a.
I mean,
Alright.
you might.
Alright. I could. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So help
Carry
yourself,
on.
Theta. Just sneak on in there. You could hide behind the shrine if you want, or behind a house, whatever you want to do.
Alright.
Behind the shrine.
Okay.
So
Yes. What?
no one else can hear us, right?
Correct. What can I be of service?
My friend that was just with us, it really did mean a lot for her to hand over that gold piece, and I want the I don't want to may I give you 2 for it? So I want to hold on to it. She did a good thing, and I think if I can remind her that she wants to do the right thing, it may help someday. And it was just a really, it was a big moment. I'd like to have something to commemorate it.
Let me do something real quick. Okay, Sister Gorell also doesn't notice. So
You weren't supposed to hear this.
So she kind of puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, "Listen, Marcus, I can do that. You don't have to worry about paying for the gold she donated. But if you truly give in to the will of the goddess, allow the goddess to show her what happens with charity and making yourself vulnerable and putting yourself in the hands of Timora."
I am at the will of fate, and that this has been my first real touch of anything that's really looked out for me. So I thank you for introducing us.
She also says, and this is what I would like to speak with you about if you have some time when you all come back from your little adventure with the brothers. And she pulls out an envelope and just hands it to you. Read it when you have a moment of privacy on your trip.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So did you want to take that gold coin with you?
Yes, please.
All right. She would hand you the gold coin. Just reconsider giving this to her. You have heard the goddess whisper to you herself. My recommendation is you allow Timora to show your friend Fada what that coin meant.
Oh, she's not going to get it back anytime soon. But I have faith that someday that may have been an important step for her. So, thank you.
Damn, what a time for him to BRB.
Did he roll?
I think he's
just
dealing with dogs.
Yeah. What a
At least it's not me muted this time.
what a thing for me to hear. Holy shit.
You're not supposed to hear that at all. I had... Never mind.
I think that was a good thing
All right.
for me to hear.
Sorry about that. Okay. So we will have to end here.
Oh,
Does that hurt?
I don't. No time to read the letter. No time for Sudamir to kill something. I don't know.
Or my reaction to the
Right
thing
now,
I
we've
just
got
heard.
no idea. I don't know that she's heard all that.
It's a great cliffhanger.
Yep.
It
Leave on a
is.
Oh,
It
cliffhanger.
really is.
So what we'll do is we will start off right as you guys are leaving the south gate. So as
You want to do the payment real quick from the townmaster?
Oh yeah. So yeah, Marcus, I didn't hear if you said anything after I messaged you 7HNBRB or put that in general chat when the dog flipped out on the door.
No. She just said that she had 1 million gold for me and a place to stay and a dragon smiting lance in the basement that nobody just asked her about. So
oh, cool.
That's all canon. So
All
we'll
right.
see you next week.
So Sister Gorell is a deceitful
Dragon
nut.
Slayer.
Yeah. Because as you go into her basement,
she's a level 20 cleric just here for fucking shits and grins.
as you go into her
Watch
basement
us
to get the
suffer.
dragon slaying lance, all you find is like dust and shit, and then she just starts petting the floor and says, "Isn't it beautiful?"
Oh, Jesus. She goes up first, and I hear a lock click. Oh.
Yeah. So Marcus, yeah, you would make your way back. Fada, yeah, you would just pitter patter around like you've been chilling wherever.
I was behind the building.
Yeah. So the door's shut and locked. You can feel free to knock.
Yep, I'll go ahead and knock. Hey, is the gold ready?
Yes, is that you three?
It is. Well, it's 5 of us now, but yes, it sucks.
You can hear him clearly this time. It's not muffled because his little lips are like speaking from under the door crack, like he's kind of laying on the floor.
What the fuck? What a fucking weirdo.
All right. Well, don't drop any of these. Don't let them roll off.
And he starts counting out your coins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
6,
7, 8, 9.
Oh, well, hang on.
1,
Where was I?
1.
15, 16.
No.
Whoa, we need to take a couple steps back there.
So he counts you guys out.
The
your
other window
25.
breaks. I don't.
He counts you guys out your 25. Yeah, and from under the door he says,
Anything else I can help you with?
Not at the moment. We'll be back later after we come back
Watch
from
these guys
Nollingard.
die.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you be safe. I know you're going to watch somebody die, but just you three at least be safe.
I just stick my hand through the broken window, waving at him. Thank you for the money.
Yes. Okay. You're welcome.
all right.
Right.
Alright.
Cool.
I'll take
So-
7 of that, and you guys can take 8.
Oh, why? Thank you. Wait. 16
Right,
plus 7 is not
Is it
25.
No, somebody gets.
What is the math?
I think it's 8, 8, and 9.
Okay, I'll take 8.
You
I'll
got
take
the 9.
8. No. I'll take the 8. That'll help cover my room and
Oh.
board that you covered.
Okay.
So.
All right.
You take the 9.
All right. So next time we start up, you guys are heading back to the excavation site to help the dwarves recover a green gem that is ominous and had you guys want to leave in the first place.
Right.
Yep.
And there might be orcs living there.
That's what I'm excited for.
Don't be. They're all dead.
I really hope
Well,
so. That would be so great.
That's. I mean, either way, even if they're alive or dead, both situations is win-win
Both
for
are-
me.
I find both of these acceptable.
I do. I'm not gonna
Either
lie
I
though.
get
I'm
killed.
really hoping that they blew themselves up because that
Me too,
just is
because
gonna be
that's just-
awesome.
That is just
Great.
a classic plan. Yeah.
That was my plan, and I hope it worked. I hope I was convincing.
And then what's great is even if they have blown themselves up or whatever, in the long run, these dwarves will be like, see, we got the gem. What's the fuss?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, motherfuckers.
There's a chance I'm gonna bury them out there. They were testing my patience.
Did we level up?
You guys,
Manticore nuts.
hang on. What is the rule about that for? I think you guys do level up.
I think I remember you saying that each of these quests is a level up, but I'm not going to tell you how to run it.
Yeah, so the way it works is every time you guys complete a starting quest until reaching 3rd level, you get a level. So yes, you
Nice.
guys have been promoted to
Hey.
level 3. All from an
What?
easy peasy quest.
Yeah, that was.
Well,
Well, I kind of went
Sudamir got
unconscious for that one.
Yeah.
Listen, Bob the Manticore could have said, "Hey, give me 10 gold," and I would have paid him, and he could have walked away. Instead, his nuts are in a jar.
Sudamir would have
So-
cried though.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. We might have had to kill him just for Sudamir.
After that 3rd level, though, things get weirder, and I won't explain the leveling system, but it does get weirder. So you guys really won't know when you level up. But that first 3 levels is super easy. It's just you always get those 2 levels.
This quest has a specific level up system. I mean, this campaign.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
kind of a
that's
unique little
interesting.
level. It's milestone, but in a kind of goofy way.
Gotcha. That's interesting.
But I don't want to put it in your head, so then I don't want you guys trying to calculate things based on it, because then it.
Oh yeah, I was
No.
just curious because of the way that you worded it.
Yeah.
How
it's-
many NPCs do we have to marry to level?
Yes.
Oh, marriage automatically gives you level 10.
Oh,
Dang.
all
Oh,
right.
hell yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go to the gym trader, and I'll be back. And then we'll go fight some stuff.
Oh, I got to find out what's in this letter.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I could be
So,
level 10 and not know it.
so you've got a mysterious letter. You guys got. I can't believe you guys are already going back to the excavation thing, but yeah, level 3. You
You
guys
brought
will.
the dwarves out. This is your fault.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
what-
not gonna have NPCs disappear forever. Once you guys meet an NPC, they're there.
You should see our fucking Lost Mines campaign.
Yeah, and then like
we,
I told
we
you
literally
guys,
like collected NPCs that whole fucking campaign.
yeah, they collect them. So it's like, oh, I really like this guy. Can he live with us? Oh, I like this guy. I'm gonna give him a job. Like,
I'm afraid Marcus is gonna kill these two.
yeah, this is a first where I've had 2 like annoying NPCs that just cause stress and want to get themselves killed. They're unique.
Yeah, it's a time. Even though they look like creepy old ladies.
I like the warning he gave you about like, oh, Nomengard, good luck.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
Like,
And then you're like, why? Is there something wrong? What? And then he's
Yeah.
like, well,
You
no,
called
not
them
really. It's
racist.
just, yeah, it's just, they're not like us. Oh, that is kind of racist.
That is kind of racist. That was pretty racist.
All right. Well, I had a fun one. I'm so happy to be playing
Yeah.
again. So next
Me
weekend
too.
will be
Oh, yeah.
nice and clear for me.